Boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in living color. All right, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for this late Monday afternoon video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other 4 channels, which you can subscribe to down below in the description box. And as always, find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this motherfucking video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never, ever, ever, ever miss an upload. And that's all I got to say about that. And if you're not getting my notifications, just unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell, make sure you hit all notifications, and hopefully YouTube can send them out. If not, then don't blame me. That's all I got to say about that. Because it is what it is, and that's it. YouTube is crap. YouTube is fucking crap with their notification system. And then when people try to, go on Twitter support on their on Twitter and tell them, like, oh, we're not getting notifications. My notifications not getting going out, this and that. And then they come back to you, like, oh, it's not a problem on our end. Bullshit. Bullshit. The notification bell is a waste of time, to be honest with you. And that's all I really got to say about that. YouTube is garbage and it's broken. It's been broken for 12 goddamn years. I mean, really. Really, Susan? You fucking cunt. You can't go to your technical support team and fix the goddamn website? How many times has it changed? It's the same fucking shit. But you get rid of good features like, Google Hangouts, even though it is what it is. But I think StreamYard's better than Google Hangouts. That's just my opinion. Even though, Google Hangouts was free, when you can go 8 hours. I think the same thing on StreamYard, but you can have them at the same amount of people. With Google Hangouts, you can have 10 people in a chat. And on StreamYard, if you have the basic package, you can have 6 people. But if you upgrade, you can have at most 10 people. But still, you gotta pay an extra amount. And then, for the upgraded, you can have unlimited streaming. But if you have the basic package, like I do, you only get 20 hours of stream time. It kind of sucks, but so you gotta play around, play around with your time and everything. So don't make like six videos, and and by the time if you have the basic package, but you do 6 videos a day, you're done. But it is what it is. That's it. StreamYard's not great, but at least I don't have to pay for it. So there is some advantages to StreamYard. There is some. And here's one of them. But I digress. So anyway, I don't, if you're not getting my notifications, then all I can tell you is unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell. Hopefully that works. If not, then all I can really say to you to combat that is just check my channels out every time, or just search my channels and just go to my homepage and just check out the latest video. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you about this fucking website that has sucked for 16 years. Getting close to 16 or 17, maybe. I don't know. When did YouTube come around? 2006, I think? As far as I know, that's when I found out about YouTube, was 2006. I didn't start until 2009, of course, as we all know. But I found out about it in 2006. That's when I think it started, 2005, 2006. So it's been about 16 going on, well, yeah, 16 going on 17 years that this lovely website known as YouTube.com has been around to basically fuck us in the ass without lube. That's sad. All the changes they made with, with the homepage, the channel pages, the channel art, and all this other stuff, taking things out we really need. Instead of going on like StreamYard, going on BitChute, or going on, different like Dailymotion or Tumblr or whatever. Just to make a video, unless you have Windows Movie Maker. But sadly, people, who have Windows 10 don't have Windows Movie Maker, so they have to download like Power Director or something else just to upload a fucking video. Or, that's why they have these, the smartphones. So, like I said, YouTube is crap, but thank God, we found out about StreamYard, we found out about BitChute and VidMe, and well, VidMe's gone now, but it is what it is. We found out about different things to kind of what can I say? To kind of combat the failure of YouTube. It is what it is. I mean, back in the day, I used to use the upload feature, the webcam feature on YouTube. Remember when you went to create a video, you can use, it's like upload via webcam. That's what I used to do. Besides, using before my old computers, my old laptops, I used Windows Movie Maker. But then, thankfully, I found out after the webcam feature went goodbye in 2016, early 2017, which was just a dumb move by YouTube, among other things they've done. Merging with Google was a major mistake. That's when I think Susan and whoever her team at YouTube, just a bad idea. Taking out the messenger feature, that was bad. Taking out the annotations, even though we still can use them, that was kind of bad. Messing around with the comments section, that was bad. When we had them, if you want to comment, you had to make a Google account. What? That was stupid. They took us so many good features, That's why YouTube sucks right now. It sucks so bad. It sucks worse than a 2-cent whore. Not even 2 cents. 1 cent whore. And we know a lot of 1 cent whores on this website, don't we? With no brain and tiny little cocks. It is what it is. They have no brains, and if they do have girlfriends, they're ugly fucking fat whores. It is what it is. Fortunately for me, I got a gorgeous looking wife, but it is what it is. Rose is a nice lady. I'll just put it that way. She's she's attractive in her own way. That's why she picked me, because look at me. Good Lord. I mean, she bowed down and acknowledged me in 2 ways. She acknowledged me, bow down, and then bow down and suck the almighty super cock. That's why she's been with me for 13 and a half goddamn years. 7 married, but it is what it is. So, what are you gonna do? But I know there's jealous fucks that say all this shit about Rosa, saying that, oh, she's your grandma, she's your blah blah blah, you're her caregiver, this and that, and blah blah blah. She's 50 something, blah blah blah. I mean, it doesn't matter what age Rosa is. She's still a woman. And you just wish you had a woman like that, but it is what it is. Who acknowledges me every goddamn night. But not in missionary position. Because your tribal chief of YouTube does not like missionary position a lot. I just like to, grab that ass, smack that ass, you know what I mean? Or just let the woman just lay down, let the woman just ride my cock all night long. Which most of the Asian chicks do, but it is what it is. So, these fucking trolls are just jealous that I get more pussy than them. It is just amazing. I know it's lagging a little bit, so it is what it is. I mean, it's true. It's damn true. But go make your videos. Call them, Rosa Grandma. Call her Shrek. Saying she's fat when she's not fat. She's 160 sexy pounds. So a little chunky, not too chunky, but it is what it is. Like my good buddy, you know who, the fat chick thriller himself. Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, I was just acknowledging you, Mike. Because you are the fat chick thriller. And that's right. Yeah, I was fucking some fat chick before. Before you even did the video. I didn't even know you were doing it. I was having fucking sex with this fat chick, man. She was fucking amazing. She had big, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, Mike. Go back to the bar with New Jack. And if you find another fat chick, just remember to wrap up that burrito. Yeah, that's I fuck her. I put it through a fucking table. Just remember to put your pants back on afterwards. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so it is what it is. So go ahead and make fun. I don't give a shit. All these fucking trolls that are accusations with no proof, saying Rosa has a PP, and this and that, because she looks like a transsexual. I mean, I've heard that for like 10 years. Wrote that Rosa's a transsexual and she has a PP. That I'm fucking a man, but there's no way. I mean, there's no way. There's no proof of that either. So just these trolls that are fucking jealous that they can't get a hotter woman than her. So yeah. So make your accusations, make this and that. Continue to not prove me wrong with your fake accusations that I'm the P word, that I don't drive a car when I do, blah, blah, blah. Say I don't have a job when I do because I work today. That I get my clothes from Goodwill when I do not. Thank you for the free view, asshole. So I know who those guys, I know who it is. Comes in, comes out. Every time it goes back 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4. Goes up and down like my dick up your mama's ass. But it is what it is. So, just prove me wrong that I'm on food. I'm on disability. I'm on this and that. I'm on food. I get food stamps from the government. I buy my clothes at Goodwill. When I proved you all wrong with that I buy most of my wrestling merch from WWE.com or ProWrestlingTees.com, and my merchandise I usually get either for free, or I go to a concert, buy the merch, buy at the merch stand, or I buy it on the band's website. And when I do the unbagging, I prove you wrong again. So, I mean, really, prove me wrong, please. People saying I have roaches in my house. I mean, do you see a roach in here? Anywhere around here? On the floor? I mean, really, come to my house and actually prove that I have that my house is infested with roaches when I have an exterminator that comes once a month. Okay? because you fuckers can't prove one iota of anything. But you're still stuck in the 4th grade. Well, one of you are. You know, 13-year-old fuck. But it is what it is. You know. Then you got another guy who can. He said, "Oh, I'm from Millville, New Jersey. You know, now I'm from Maplewood, New Jersey. Still far away from me, fucker." You know, Maplewood's kind of like 15 minutes away from Livingston, New Jersey, but still, you ain't coming. You're not coming. You backed out of fights, so it is what it is. And then you're like, "Oh, you're a chicken too. You didn't come. You come to my gym. I'll kick your ass." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to your fucking fake gym in Maplewood, New Jersey. That doesn't exist." Retards. These trolls are just retards, and you know who they work for and support? A bald-headed bastard that supports pedophilia. He still talks to that guy, by the way. I don't know if it's actually him, but I see Jason Doring in his chats once in a while. The known pedophile that the big bald bastard talked to on Skype. Remember that one? He still talks to. Jason Doring's still in his chat. And then he complains. He complains and complains. "Oh, my videos are not going out. You need to hit the bell. I'm sick of this shit." Trauma Central, this fucking guy. I mean, he has a fake channel. He has a second channel. Only has, in 2 weeks, he has 173 subs. That's sad. That's sad. When I started this channel, in 2 weeks, I had over 200 subs. Way over 200. On my way to 300 and 400. I know it took a long time for me to get to 1,000. He does, he opens his channel in 2012. It took him 5, what did it take him, Mike? Yeah, 5 years to get to 100,000 subs, and we all knew it was fake. And now, he got exposed again, not once, I think twice for botting subs and botting views. That's what he does. Bots views, bots subs, bots comments. Most of those comments are not even from real subs. It is what it is. The same fucking people on this fucking show. Same fucking people. It's not Tony from Revere. It's Bullfrog. No, everybody fucking hates Bullfrog. Fuck him. Fuck that fat fuck. And Tony's not anything to write home about either. Because there's something weird about him. I have a bad vibe about him. He's gonna. And I'm telling you right now, Tony from Revere is gonna screw him, and not in a good way. I know he's only doing it to troll him. I know it. I feel it. I feel Tony's gonna fuck him over. Just like Prince Idol got fucked over. At least he was entertaining. All these other guys like Bullfrog and the other guys were not even that entertaining. I'm sorry. Tony from Revere, whatever his name is. The guy looks like John Morrison. Just go to the bald-headed bastard's webpage. Not webpage. Go to his channel and just go on a random video, and you just play around with the search bar or the thing, the video bar, whatever it is, and you see a guy looks like John Morrison. That's Tony. From what fan of YouTube says, it's Tony B. So I mean, go ask fan of YouTube that one, but it is what it is. Because there was a fake Tony B account that was on his one of his videos, but it's live chat actually, and he thought it was the actual Tony from Revere, whatever the fuck his fucking channel name is. Fuck him. Fucking John Morrison wannabe that plays copyrighted music on his show. On Sean Show, I'm sorry, on the bald-headed bastard show. And notice he's the only one that actually gives Sean money. You know why? Because Sean's paying Sean because Sean needs money. That's why. He's like, come be on my show. Please donate to my channel because I can't pay for Burger King tonight. You know, I need to have my chicken fries. I gotta have my chicken fries and my Whopper with extra cheese and pickles. And a nice glass of and a nice drink. Gotta have my water. Gotta have my Sprite. Please, Tony. Please donate to my channel. I can't pay for my internet and my cable. It's true, man. It's fucking true. All these people that fucking donate to this guy, I mean, they're fucking sorry as fuck, mindless zombies. Not even real. Most of them are not real, and they give them like, if they live in Canada, they give them like $5 Canadian money, which is not much. But this douchebag with no brain thinks, oh, I got $5. I got $5 Canadian. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and use it. I'm gonna go buy a Happy Meal for my kid. Here's your $5. Sir, that'll be $10.50. What do you mean? It's $5. I need more money, sir. What do you mean? I'm most prolific, consistent, dedicated person on YouTube. I need Burger King tonight. I need to feed my daughter McDonald's. Because I can't pay for her to go to school. Can't pay for her. I can't pay for her schooling. I can't pay to get her anything. I can't pay for myself. Fucking clown. He's a fucking clown. He's a fucking clown, and his subs are bigger clowns. It is what it is. But anyway, moving on from that fucking cunt. Not even a cunt. He's a cuck. Cuck with a tiny little cack. I notice I'm not doing a video about him with his name in the title or anything like that. But I know all these people are still watching. I know his little butt buddies are still watching. He's watching himself because he can't do a video by himself. You know what I'm talking about, Nick. You know what I'm talking about. The bald-headed bastard, Mr. Clickbait. I gotta do a video. I gotta be on every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day because I need to pay for my Burger King tonight. I gotta be persistent, consistent, dedicated to my fake subs. So I can't pay for my internet. My parents pay for all my shit. I'm 32 years old, still living with my parents. My girlfriend fucking hates me because I got a tiny little cock. Fuck that guy. He knows where I am. He wants to go all RH on myself. You know when to come. You come to New York City, I'll whip your ass right back to Fall River, Massachusetts. One punch, like I said. One punch. Like I said, 2015. One punch. Bam. Put you in the car, ship you back out to Fall River, Massachusetts, you fucking bald-headed bastard. And why bring your new girlfriend too, to show her a real man. As we all know, his new girlfriend ain't anything to write home about either with a 10-year-old kid. Is it kind of funny that, he gets with people that have kids? Mr. Pedophile himself. That's why, that's why That's why Lynn trapped him. She did. She did. Yeah, exactly. Small wonder, like, Mr. Hangman Charlie, but it is what it is. He's a small wonder, like that show. That was a good show back in the 90s. The robot, and everything. Anyway, yeah, so, anyway, let's move on from all that because I want to finish up because we've got 2 hours to Raw. To Monday Night Snore, not Monday Night Raw. And actually, we're an hour away from a better show called Elevation. That's all I can say about that. Thunder Rosa is going to be on tonight on Elevation. That's good. We're gonna see members of the Dark Order. They're taking on some jobbers. The Big Slow is actually going to be in a match on Elevation tonight, taking on some people you might know. Some actually people that Nick knows. CPA, VSK, and Ricky Shane Page. Well, Ricky Shane Page is not from Creator Pro or anything, but he's from CCW. So yeah, the Big Show, the 3-on-1 handicap match on Elevation. Whoop-de-damn-do. So Elevation's not that great, but the only thing about Elevation that's good tonight is Thunder Rosa and oh boy. Look, Melissa Cervantes. Oh yes. Thunder Rosa from the graveyard of Mexico or wherever she comes from. I know she lives in San Antonio, but they bill her as from Mexico. She is Spanish. Come on. She's a very nice lady. I only met her. I only met her once, and that was at I forgot what show it was, but it was with the Twisted Sisters. Her and Holodead. They were in a tag team match. I met Holodead at WW shows, but there was only one time I met Thunder Rosa, and it was just like that was it. But Thunder Rosa is a very nice lady, and soon will be AEW Women's World Champion. Yes, Warriors of Wrestling, exactly. They got a show coming up in October called damn it, what's their next show called? I forgot the name of it. I think it's called not Hit the Lights. I forgot the name of the show, but anyway, if you go into it, it's in Staten Island at the Funhouse. As always, because they're not gonna come to Brooklyn anytime soon. Damn you, Joey B! This fucking virus. I miss fucking WOW. I do not want to go to Staten Island. It takes too long. Especially with traffic. It's a hop, skip, and jump over the bridge, but it is what it is. But for some other people that live in the Brooklyn, New York area that want to go see WOW, you gotta take the ferry to take the ferry to Staten Island and then just take a bus. I think goes right. It goes there, goes right around there, that area. I don't know. I never been to the fun station. I don't think I've been. Maybe one time, maybe. I think it's something else before that. But anyway, I think it's called Full Throttle. I'm not sure. I forget what the name is. I'll probably look it up later. But anyway, they're gonna have the new WOW World Heavyweight Champion Joey Ace taking on our good friend Mr. Innovative of Extreme Tommy Dreamer for the WOW World Heavyweight title. And you know who's gonna win that one? Not the first rodeo for Tommy Dreamer in WOW. I saw him 2 years ago when he was in a 6-man tag team match. I think it was against the Hostile Collective, Darius Carter, And who was the other guy? Yeah, Darius Carter and his crew. That's all I gotta say about that. Akeem Azir, whatever the fuck his name is, and the other guy, I don't remember his name, but Darius Carter is a guy you should know. That is one to look at. He could be in NXT pretty soon. I would love him to be in NXT or any promotion because he's that good. As much as I hate the guy, I don't hate him anymore. I'm just saying. Before, when I first met him, I hated the guy because he looked like Steve Urkel. Urkel! But hey, former two-time Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, former No Limits Champion. He just won the King of New York, so he gets an instant title shot at the World Champion. Thanks for the free view, asshole. Maybe that was Darius Carter. I don't know. Anyway, I know who it is. It's a fucking 13-year-old troll and his little butt buddy named Nick Earth. Abdul Nasir, that's it. Yeah, but WWE is pretty damn good. If you haven't seen it, go to Staten Island at the Fun Station and go talk to Joey B and tell him Peter Gilmore sent you. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, so they got a show coming up. Like I said, Joey Ace versus Tommy Dreamer for the world title. The new tag team champions once again, the Midnight Classics. Justin Adams and I forgot the other guy's name, but that's basically it. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the Midnight Classics are gonna defend the tag team belts again. Nikki Adams, another person who should be in another company, like maybe NXT or Impact or AEW. She's having an open challenge for the women's world title. I don't know who's gonna answer the challenge. It'll be nice. Imagine this Britt Baker, DMD, baby. But probably won't be her. Because I think Joey B would have to pay a lot of money to get her. I mean, a lot. I mean, you got Thunder Rosa on the show easily. I mean, Holiday and most of the women that are from different indie promotions and some from AEW, like Nyla Rose and Sunny Kiss and, Here's a match I would love to see. Anna Jay or Ty Conti against Nikki Adams. Because both of them will kick Nikki Adams' ass back to 1988. Straight out of 1988, Nikki Adams. Don't tell I said that. Don't tell I said that Ty Conti and anybody else on the AEW women's roster will kick her ass. Don't tell her that, please. Or she'll probably kick my ass. Not saying anything wrong with that because she's a hot piece of ass, but it is what it is. I remember the first time I saw her, she had a really, not the gimmick, not the look she has now, but she looked like a fucking sex goddess. Holy shit. I still have the picture. I don't even know where it is, but yeah, I remember when she was teaming up with the Clockwork Angel Catrid. Woo! That's another hot piece of ass. I haven't seen her in a while though, but I think she works with I think Catrid still does a couple of indie shows here and there, but I haven't seen her in a long time. And Nick might know a Federated. Nick knows a Federated with Catrid, Darius Carter, Michael Lando, who's now in Florida, married to Ali Rex or Allison Rex, whatever you want to call her. Yeah, he's doing shows in Florida now. Another guy that should be maybe on the NXT roster or facing any main independent show roster like AEW or stuff like that. But yeah, AEW is bringing up some guys like we've seen before, like CPA, like Visk, VSK, Vicky. Guys like me and Nick would know, or anybody else that knows me personally from my time, my days in Brooklyn and everything. So yeah, Mike Verner has been on, was on Rampage, not Rampage. I'm sorry. He was on the actual tapings this week from Arthur Ashe Stadium. I know he was there. A couple other people were there from the WOW FSW days, Tier 1 days. So, yeah. So they're getting their shot. So it is what it is. I just like, I support, I love WOW a lot. I started getting into them in like 2017, early 2018 with FSW and Tier 1 and Five Borough Wrestling. Most of those guys are still around the New York, New Jersey indie scene, but some of them that are really good, like Darius Carter and company like that, should be highlighted on Dark Elevation or Dark, or maybe on Dynamite or Rampage. I'm not talking about as a security guard or ring crew. I'm talking about an actual goddamn fucking match. I don't care if it's a fucking bathroom break match or jobber match. Just showcase them for once. God damn. Like Nikki Adams, like Darius Carter, Like Prolific, my good buddy Isaiah Wolf. And Tyrese Taylor, and Marcus Marquis. They should be on Dark Elevation because they're a great tag team. They had a good match with Shane Taylor Productions actually. I think it was BCW. I forgot what promotion it was, but yeah, Prolific against Shane Taylor Productions. Whoo, shit. But there's some, even in the New Jersey indie scene, with H2O and GCW, JCW, who's got a show, I think, this weekend or next weekend. I know JCW has a show coming up at the Showboat Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And you know who might be there? Not me, but, Mr. Mikey Mittens himself probably will be there, especially for GCW. Because Moxley and Nick fucking Gage, I think it's it's October the 9th, so it's next Saturday in New Jersey. How bad would I want to go to that one? Nick would love to go to that show. Give me a ticket, Nick. I'll pay you back somehow. Or just tell Mikey to go get me one and somehow pick me up and I'll go. I'll just, I'll somehow pay for the ticket and I'll sleep in his car. Because I probably won't be able to pay for like a room at the Showboat Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I mean, I could drive down there. It was like 2 hours away, but just a pain get there and back, especially with traffic on a weekend. Not good. Anyway, speaking of the crew, big happy birthday to our good buddy. Nick might know this guy. Our good buddy Pete, not me, but I don't want to say his last name because God forbid he's watching. But my good friend Pete, he's a wrestler. He's been on Grimm's Toy Show, former YouTube, basically everything champion there. So yeah, he fights with Tommy Salami, that guy. No, what's it called? The East Coast. Damn it, what's it called? I think it's called the East Coast, not East Coast Syndicate. That's a different band. That's a different breed of cattle right there. I think it's called the East Coast Crew, something like that. Yeah, Nick knows what I'm talking about. Pete. I don't want to say, Pete. Well, okay, I'll say his wrestling name, Pete Corvus. Big happy birthday to Pete fucking Corvus. That's all I gotta say about that. Big Met fan. Yeah, that's it. East Coast Power Trip, I think it's called. I was thinking the East Coast Syndicate, but that's different. That's with Chris Barton and I forgot the other guy's name. They usually fight in BCW and Titan Wrestling and shit like that. Hey, General Jerry's live, by the way, and he's talking about the AEW hits low ratings for Rampage. So we could talk about that to start, if you want, but I want to talk about the topics at hand that I have before we get into I don't want to make this too long, but let me see. Okay, damn. WJ and Jerry are live right now on Facebook on the Wrestling Gods page. Speaking of that, speaking of WJ, once again he makes another channel. Well, he doesn't make a channel. He makes his return to YouTube. So he's back again for like the 9 millionth time. I'm taking bets how long that channel will last. How long before he goes off YouTube again? I say 2 months. But yeah, anyway, I turned the phone off by accident. I had the ratings for Rampage. You dumbass. Anyway, so okay, I'm reading this off of Facebook. AEW hits lowest rating or low ratings once again for Rampage, even though Rampage Grand Slam was pretty damn good. They did 640. I don't know if this is accurate, but 640,000 views for Rampage Grand Slam. Are you kidding me? That has to be inaccurate. I'm gonna look this up on Ringside News just so I know Jerry doesn't clickbait, masturbate. You know, I don't want to get food for my kid tonight at Burger King. Stuff like that. Let me look this up on Ringside News. If I can, I don't know. Let me see if it's out actually. We got a lot of talk about today. I mean, with Raw and AEW and the Royal Rumble, possibly a UK pay-per-view next year. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm trying to see. All right, here we go. Okay, this is coming from General Jerry and RingsideNews.com. So, Rampage Grand Slam featuring CM Punk's first televised match in 7 years. Well, they did not do so good. First hour did pretty good. First hour did okay. Well, a total viewership of 640,000 views. Damn. First hour brought in 727,000 fans because you know who was on that first hour? Punk and Adam Cole, baby, and the Super Click, the Elite, the Elite, baby, the Elite, the Elite, baby, and they had a Super Kick party. That's what I'm gonna give my trolls. I'm gonna give them a bunch of super kicks in the nuts because they have no nuts. So kick them in the nuts and then kick them in the mouth. All right. So the first hour brought in 727,000 views. The second hour captured 552,000 views. So it's very the second hour sucked. What was the main event for the second hour? I forgot. No, was it yeah, is it Ruby Soho and Britt Baker for the second hour, the main event of Rampage for the AEW World Women's World Title? I think that was the main event actually. So yeah, Britt Baker not doing as great as her husband Adam Cole baby in the ratings. So you know who wears the pants in the ratings family? Oh boy. So yeah, anyway, the average rating of 0.285. Ouch. For the 2-hour broadcast. I know Jerry and WJ are bashing AEW up the you know what. So last week's Rampage was down 2,000 from last week. Last week did 642,000. Going a 0.28 in the demo, which was the a new low for the company's Friday show. And this is, I think, what, the 5th episode? Not even. In the first month, they've only had one show, and that was the first dance that did over 1 million views. Ever since then, down the toilet. Not good. even with Punk, even with Adam Cole, baby, and the Elite, they can only muster 640,000 views for a epic fucking show. Come on. I mean, the last couple of shows, I mean, the first dance did 1.129, 1,129,000, 0.53 rating in a demo. August 27th, the week after Punk debuted, 722,000. So they took a nosedive after that. September 10th did 670,000. And then the week after that, 642,000. And then this past Friday, 640,000. So, as WJ says, how low can you go? Hope not that low, but it is what it is. The first episode did 740,000. And then, episode 2, 1.12 million. And then from there, what the hell is going on? I think it's the 10 p.m. time slot. People are tired from watching SmackDown. I'm like, oh, I'm tired of 2 hours of SmackDown. I gotta watch an hour of Rampage and go to sleep. Nobody wants to watch fucking wrestling at 10 p.m. on a Friday night because everybody's going out on Friday night. So I think the ratings will probably keep going down, like my dick down your mama's throat, unless something happens and then and their ratings start going back up. Hopefully this Friday night in Rochester, we'll see. But they're gonna finish the year, and then when Dynamite goes to TBS on January the 5th, Rampage is still gonna be on TNT on Friday nights, but it's still gonna probably be at 10 o'clock. I would change that. Get them off Friday night. I'm sorry. If you're gonna have your one show on TNT Friday night at 10 p.m., nobody's gonna fucking watch. Put them on Saturday night at 8 p.m. or put them on Friday night at 8 p.m. to go against SmackDown. I know SmackDown will whip their ass, but, so maybe 8 p.m. is not a great idea on Friday night. But what can you do? It's your secondary, really your fourth show. Really the B show, if you will. If you want to get technical, let's get technical. Dynamite is the A show. Rampage is the B show. Dark is the C show, and Elevation is the D show. Because basically those are developmental shows. Basically like NXT. Not NXT, before NXT, FCW. But, really, where can you put Rampage that could garner a pretty decent rating? Not like 1 million, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like 750,000 or better. I think the time slot they have now is shit. Really, Grand Slam, the whole event was great. Night 1 was the best out of the 2. And I'll get to night 1. We talked about Rampage Grand Slam last week, but I didn't talk about Dynamite Grand Slam. We're gonna get to that briefly in a little bit. So, but other than that, 640,000 views, and you only had maybe 3 good matches on that show. No wonder they did 640,000. And I know WJ and Jerry are gonna bash the living shit out of AEW and say, "Oh, CM Punk can't do shit on Friday night. Adam Cole can't get ratings on Friday night. The Bucks suck. They can't get you know how it is with with WJ and Jerry, the AEW haters that they are. Even though he did not his on his new back on his channel, he did a video saying AEW is doing good, but they still suck. I'm not gonna argue with Jerry and WJ about about AEW and how great they are, is even though Dynamite's the good show out of the 4 shows they got. And I'm not going to argue with both of them about how good Adam Cole is, how good Kenny is, and how good the Bucks are. I mean, it is what it is. And but they're doing good things. I mean, they're consistently getting 1 million views again for Dynamite. I mean, even though Dynamite Grand Slam should have done more than 1.27. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. They should have done a 1.6 at least. Because that show was amazing. The first hour was awesome. The first match on the fucking show, that first segment, I mean, Danielson and fucking Kenny, which was an instant classic. I want to know the rating for that. If that didn't do at least over 1 million or more, then that's a letdown. Because that match was fucking gold. Classic. The ratings should have went through the roof for that match. At least over 1 million. Not 1.0, 1.1. I'm talking 1.9 or higher. Because everybody was watching that match. Everybody. They weren't watching baseball. They weren't watching stupid reality fucking shows. They were watching Bryan Danielson and Kenny have a fucking 30-minute classic. That's all I gotta say. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, Rampage does 640,000 views for Grand Slam. I don't know what they're going to do this week. We'll see. But, I mean, I really think they should get off Friday night when they go to, either by the end of this year or going into next year. Get them off Friday night. I don't care if you put them on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Kind of like doing an old school WCW. Remember when they were on TBS around 7, 8 o'clock at night on TBS on the WCW Saturday night? Didn't do great ratings there, but because it was like WCW back in the day and shit. When it first started, all like, you know what I mean. It is what it is. And that's it. But still, I think AEW is still doing great. Gonna have a great Dynamite this week from Rochester. Adam Cole, Bebe versus Jungle Boy Jack. That's probably gonna be pretty good. We got Ty Conti and Anna Jay, Tay J, taking on Penelope Ford and Allie the Bunny in a tag team match. See what happens with that. We also got Orange Cassidy in a hair versus hair match with Jack Evans, and nobody really gives 2 shits about. And possibly the debut of that man formerly known as Bray Wyatt. Because Rochester is the hometown of Brody Lee. And we've seen Bray Wyatt with his cryptic tweets. What better way to debut Bray Wyatt in Brody Lee's hometown on Wednesday night? Well, I know he won't be Bray Wyatt. I think he's probably going to be either Wyndham Rotunda or some weird name that they give him. And really, he can't do the gimmick anymore. Which you know how WWE was like, now we can't do that no more. Cease and desist. That's why Bryan can't do the Just Chance anymore. So it's going to be weird seeing what type of thing Bray Wyatt will do. Can't do the Fiend. Can't do the Bray Wyatt gimmick. Bring the lantern out and shit. Or maybe, I don't know if he can use the lantern or something like that. I mean, we'll see, but I liked how somebody on, I think it was Twitter or Instagram, said that if you want to debut Bray Wyatt, you have, the Dark Order come out and they're still fighting amongst themselves, and then you bring in -1, Brody Lee Jr. to come out and he starts yelling at the entire Dark Order. He said, and he talks about his dad and everything. He says, and then I forgot what the tweet said, but basically it said that -1's gonna say something. He's like, I talked to this man and everything. I talked to this this guy, and he said everything's gonna be okay, because he missed his dad, and he kind of needs like another father figure or something like that. So he says he's here, and then the lights go out, and everybody's like, "Oh shit! What the? Wait, is he coming out? He comes out, and then the next thing you know, we see the Lantern. And then he's like in the ring, or he's backstage. He has the Lantern. He looks at the Lantern, and the crowd's going completely berserk. Then he looks at the crowd and goes, "I'm here. Run!" And then he blows out the Lantern, and then he's in the ring. He's in the ring with a Dark Order going like this. That would be awesome, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna be the new leader of the Dark Order. I just have this feeling he won't. I just don't know how they would debut him. It's kind of a mystery how they would debut him. If he does debut on Wednesday night. I don't know. Because his 90-day clause is not up yet, supposedly. But, there's reports saying that WWE, he could waive it. Or he could talk to WWE and says, I want to waive my 90-day clause or something like that. And he could actually show up anywhere he wants. So a lot of people are saying, no, he's gonna appear on Dynamite Wednesday night. But like I said, how do you debut Bray Wyatt or Wyndham Rotunda, whatever he's gonna be named? I think I think the idea, I think the best thing to do is have the Dark Order in the ring. They're fighting amongst themselves, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, and maybe Colt Cabana will be like they're fighting, they start fighting, and then -1's there, and he's like, "Stop!" And then the lights go out, and then you see the Lantern. Like, he doesn't have to speak. He just go like this, with the Lantern going, woo-doo-doo. Or he can start going, "He's got the whole world." Sing with me now. "In his hands," And then the crowd's going to chanting and singing and everything. And then the Lantern stops. Like, it's swinging, he's singing and everything. And then it just stops. And then he doesn't have to show his face. You just see the Lantern go. The Lantern goes out. Then the lights go out. And then the next thing you know, the Lantern appears in the ring. It's back on and everything. And then you see him there, and everybody else is gone. Or he's in the ring with the Dark Order, and he just looks at them and goes, "Run!" And everybody leaves the ring. I don't know. There's so many things you can do with Bray Wyatt to debut him. It is, and when he does debut, it's going to be fucking epic. Everybody's waiting for him to sign with AEW and to debut with AEW. I think that's the last piece that maybe the last person that Tony Khan gets. But we'll see, because he's talking about the Owen Hart Invitational, that he has some people in mind who could be in the tournament. Oh, I wonder who. Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn. Zack Sabre Jr. Will Ospreay. Just to name a few. I don't even know when that tournament is, but he's talking about. I mean, Tony Khan is talking about. Has been talking about it on Busted Open Radio. But he says he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Once again, so Bray Wyatt, whoever is going to be in this tournament for the Owen Hart Invitational Cup, whenever that starts, I don't know. And pretty much that's it. And yeah. Good BTE today, once again, as always. In like the span of an hour, 30,000 hits. Holy shit. And they just passed 500,000 subscribers. Woo! That's what happens when you bring Adam Cole, baby, back. The views and the subs go bing! Because Adam Cole, baby, brings ratings. Oh, absolutely. So anyway, like I said, good BTE. They start off with a video of Christopher Daniels, when SCU broke up and everything, and then we didn't know what was going to happen with Daniels. We didn't know what was going to happen. So, and then as we saw on if you saw Impact this past Thursday, Daniels made his return to Impact at teasing the Fallen Angel gimmick. So the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, the Prophet himself, he's going to be making his comeback soon. That's awesome. I even commented that the Fallen Angel's back. It's like, great to see the Fallen Angel back. And then I wrote, says, oh, and by the way, Adam Cole, baby. And proceeded to get 90 likes. 90. And a couple comments to boot. So all these fucking trolls are like, oh, you don't get likes. You don't get this and that. Fuck you. That's all I got to say about that. 90 likes on a comment I made on BTE. And by the way, I've been on BTE, so suck my dick, motherfuckers. But anyway, yeah. So the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, is coming back. That's so good. That's good for Impact because they're starting the X Division tournament pretty soon for the X Division title. I think I think the tournament starts on Thursday, and the finals are going to be at Bound for Glory. I would put Daniels as former multiple-time X Division champion. You can put a lot of people in that tournament. Daniels, El Phantasmo. Who else can you put in? Chris Sabin, former multiple-time X Division champion. Why'd I put him in there? Probably put Rohit Raju and maybe Eddie Edwards. I don't know. He's former X Division champion himself, but I don't know. I think those three guys really. Daniels, El Phantasmo, and who else did I say? Chris Sabin. Probably your top three guys who could be in that tournament, but I don't know what Scott D'Amore is thinking these days, who he's going to be in that tournament. But we do know Christian Cage is going to be defending against Josh Alexander at Bound for Glory for the Impact World title after Josh Alexander cashed in, or is about to cash in option C, and he had to relinquish the X Division title. So we got that. What sucks is, what sucks for Impact, though, they lost one of their big stars, Sami Callihan. It's going to be out for the rest of the year with, he messed up his ankle, fucked up his ankle, so he's out for the rest of the year. That sucks. Yeah. Impact's still around, ladies and gentlemen. They're still around. 20 goddamn years. Going on 21. Same for Ring of Honor. I'm still hoping and praying that Final Battle is in New York City. But we don't know yet. It's September the 27th. When the ticket's going to go on sale. We're going to wait 2 months. Final Battle in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Tickets go on sale on Thanksgiving. What? Come on now. You gotta put tickets on sale in November. Or at least early, or next couple weeks, or maybe early November. Right after Halloween. Put them on sale. Put them on sale so I can fucking go. I'm not gonna sit rings. I'm probably not gonna sit ringside, but I mean, I'll be at ringside, but I'm not first, second row or anything like that. Mr. VIP myself, but probably I would try to get the 5th row. Maybe I get Rosa to come with me. Like I said, depends on how much the seats are and everything. Because I want to get somewhere around ringside. I don't care what row it is, 4th row, 5th row, 6th row, Saints row, no. 5th row, no. But it is what it is. Maybe Nick will go too. I don't know. But yeah, I would hope final battles in New York City this year. There's only I think been 2 years. Well, even in the early days, before it started coming into the Grand Ballroom and then the Hammerstein Ballroom, it wasn't in New York City for the early years. But there's only been since I've been going since 2008. Final Battle's only been away from New York City a couple of times. It was 2015, and I think they didn't do it last year because I don't think. Did they do it last? I think they did it last year. No, wait. Yeah, they did it last year, but it was with the pandemic and all that shit. So they did that in Baltimore. So been in Philly a couple of times, and it's been in Baltimore. But most of the time, it's been in New York City, which is the home of Final Battle. So who knows what's going to happen come December, which is usually Final Battle time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with all that. All right. So before we get to quickie news, let's just run down last night with the WWE pay-per-view. Not that anybody watched it last night because everybody was watching a great Sunday Night Football game with the Green Bay Crappers and Ratchets, Mr. Discount Double Check himself, and the San Francisco 49ers. Well, for the first half, it wasn't a great game if you were a Niners fan because they were down 17-7. They played like shit. Garoppolo played like crap. First half was garbage. Then the second half, they come out, boom, they're just fucking scoring at will almost. Ayuk with a touchdown, and then Green Bay came back and they were up 27-21 with like 2 minutes left, and we all know how that game ended. For those of you who didn't watched it, for those of you who didn't watch, 27-21, Niners had the ball. They go downfield. They could have milked the clock. They had 3 goddamn timeouts. Could have milked the clock, and then they give it to the Juice, not that Juice, not Mr. O.J. Simpson. They give it to Juice. I forget what's his name, Juicic or something like that. They give it to him, and he goes, blah, blah, blah. I'm Juice. I'm going to get in the end zone. And he just steamrolled into the end zone. Even though he could have stopped at the 1. But then again, they could have stopped at the 1, took a timeout. And then you had 4 shots and 2 timeouts to get in the end zone to win the goddamn game. Not his fault. It's fucking Kyle Shanahan's fault because he does not know how to do clock management. That's why he hasn't won a Super Bowl ever since he's been a head coach or an assistant head coach. Horrible clock management at the end of that game. And horrible defense when they got the lead, 28-27. They gave Rodgers 37 goddamn fucking seconds. And what the fuck is this piece of fucking double check piece of shit do? 37 seconds. First throw, downfield. Guy catches it at the 50 goddamn yard line because of blown coverage. I'm like, fuck, this game's gonna be over. It's like, go down, spike the ball. Next throw, the guy catches it with a big hit, I might add. Even though that should have been helmet to helmet, but they didn't call that. The refs fucked the Niners in the first half. They fucked them. They were fucking the Packers in the second half with stupid calls. So the guy catches it like at the 30-something yard line. I'm like, game over. They rush up. It's like 5, 4, 3, spike the ball. And then Nathan Crosby comes in, hits a 51-yard field goal. Stab the Niners fans in the heart. And the Niners, the Pack Queers, win the game 30-28. Fuck! So the Niners fall to 2-1. They got to see Cax this Sunday afternoon at 4:00. Hopefully on Fox 5 in the New York area. Or if it's not, then you can get to watch it on Red Zone or the NFL. Well, not the NFL Network because it won't be on there. So you got Red Zone. That's the way to go. Or you can watch it on a stream for free, like I do. But it is what it is. So yeah, Niners see Cax at 4 p.m. hopefully on Fox in the New York City area. But supposedly it is the America's game in a week. But they're showing the Giants game at 1 p.m. against the Saints. They're gonna go 0-4. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna watch that. The Jets are on at the same goddamn time at 1 p.m. at home against the Tennessee Titans. They're going to 0-4. It is what it is. But what's sad is the Giants, in a shit division, is still they can still make the playoffs somehow with that shit division, like they did last year almost. And how Washington won the division with what they win 6, 7 wins. Horrible. So yeah, the Giants could be 0-4 and still be like 2 games out of the division. Go figure that one out. So yeah, people on Twitter is like, oh, the Mets on this past weekend was bad for New York teams. The Giants, the Jets, and the Mets got eliminated from the playoffs. Wow, giving up on the Giants and Jets already? It's only week 4. I mean, we got Monday Night Football tonight. Dallas and the pedophile Eagles. Go Dallas. Go Cowboys tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. Going up against Monday Night Raw tonight. There should be rematch city from last night's crap fest of a pay-per-view called Xtreme Rules, or as we call it, Extreme Fools, or as I called it, Extreme Garbage, because that's what it was, Extreme Garbage. And thanks for the free view, fucking dipshit, cunt. I know I'll probably get like 3 or 4 dislikes from Mr. Bald-headed Bastard's little butt buddies that he can't even pay. Fucking twerp from Massachusetts, and a bigger twerp supposedly from Maplewood, New Jersey. That's nowhere near me. It's supposedly 17 minutes away, but not where I really live. I do live in Jersey, but not in Livingston. So let's put it this way. That fuck's not coming. So nobody's gonna come kick my ass, because everybody that tries will just bow down, suck my royal super cock, and acknowledge me as your tribal chief and your YWC Universal Heavyweight Champion. I know how everybody's calling JD the tribal chief of sucking big fat cock, maybe, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Fuck JD. Anyway, all right, so sorry, we're gonna briefly talk about Extreme Rules, because we're about an hour and 15 minutes away from Raw. I want to get this video up quickly. Yeah, Extreme Rules sucked fucking cock last night. It sucked cock. I didn't even watch. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I saw some of the highlights after the Niner game. I was like, thank God I didn't watch this shit. I mean, the ending was so fucking stupid. Typical WWE bullshit. They had Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. We must acknowledge him as your Universal Champion of SmackDown. he takes on the Demon King, Finn Balor. And match was okay. It wasn't, it was pretty okay. It wasn't great. Not the match of the night, but it was pretty good. They were fighting. It was the only hardcore match of the night on a hardcore pay-per-view. Extreme Rules match. They go out in the crowd. They go through the table. They go through tables. Finn Balor went through the barricade and everything. They put, they go through the announce table. Decided to hit Michael Cole. Damn. It is what it is. The Usos came out, I think, during the match, and it was nice that they're fighting in the crowd, and Roman puts on a mask, and I think Pat McAfee's like, "Oh, it looks like Bane." Whatever. But anyway, they keep fighting, and then blah blah blah. Finn comes back. He gets put through the barricade, and he's like on the ground. And then the lights, the lights go to red. They go red, and then his music starts playing. He's on the ground. He starts to convulse a little bit, and then he just gets up like nothing happened. He's like, and then Michael was like, "Oh my god, really, Cole? Really?" So Balor gets up. He heard his music, and he got up like Hogan, hearing Real American or something, like, "Don't get up, brother." So Balor gets up. The lights are all they're red. His music's playing. He just starts beating the living shit out of Roman. And it looks like he has the match won. He's about to go up top, hit the coup de grace. But then the fucking top rope snapped, and he falls to the ground. And he's grabbing his leg. I think he broke his goddamn leg. And then Roman comes from behind, hits the spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman retains the title. And then everybody's like, "Oh, Cena was the one who did it." No, he didn't. Shut the fuck up. Cena came for Finn Balor. You just couldn't see him. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. People blaming Did I leave that door window open? I hope not. I mean, I don't care, but people blaming the Usos for it. I didn't see the Usos there beforehand or anytime around the match. So I doubt it was the Usos that snapped the top turnbuckle. Just maybe Roman did it, but we didn't see. Maybe it was Paul Heyman. We don't know. They'll probably explain it on SmackDown this Friday night. SmackDown is night 1 of the Craft, and it's in Baltimore, Maryland, the home of Fat Taco. I mean, Otaku. And he's not even going to the goddamn show. Shows you how much money he has. But I digress. So yeah, they'll probably explain it somehow on SmackDown, but we'll see. But now Roman is turning his focus on Brock Lesnar as we start the road to Crown Jewel on October the 21st, and see if where Paul Heyman his allegiance goes to. Will he stay with Roman, or does he fuck Roman in the ass without lube and turn and go back with Brock? And this was a plan by Brock and Paul all along. For a whole year, they fucked with Roman and the Bloodline and the Usos. So I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. So we had that. Speaking of the Usos, they retained over the Street Profits. So they continue on as SmackDown Tag Team Champions in the match of the night. That was that. We had an extra match to begin the show. We had the New Day of Big E, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. They took on the almighty Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and the big black diesel himself, Omos, in a 6-man tag team match. The New Day get the win, obviously. And then Bobby Lashley calls Big E chicken shit. And then we find out, I think during the show or after the show, that Big E will defend the WWE title against Bobby Lashley in a rematch, and that will open Monday Night Raw tonight. So can you say ratings boost? Not. Another ratings ploy for the WWE, so you get people to watch. Oh, we gotta beat Monday Night Football. Yeah, with a 1.7 rating, right? When Monday Night Football is gonna get like an 8 rating. Yeah, do what you can, Vince, because the USA Network is gonna probably kick you off pretty soon. And Fox is not even happy with fucking SmackDown. Oh boy. Pretty soon they'll be off a major network like Fox 5, and then we'll be seeing Raw and SmackDown on Peacock with all their problems they had they've been having lately. And all the stories I heard about the fucking broadcast was fucking horrible. That they freaking the people come out and they go right like a commercial and stuff, like a picture-in-picture commercial. What the fuck is that about? I mean, really, WWE? Are you that stupid? Oh, don't even answer that one. But and then they're having all the some people were telling me that their feed was in a different language. Because they have to go through Mandarin announce team or Japanese announce team of Funaki, number one announcer. They're like, what the fuck is this? The whole thing on Peacock was garbage. But anyway, so the New Day beat Bobby Lashley and AJ and Omos. Big E's going to defend the belt at the beginning of the show tonight against Bobby Lashley. I hope he's probably going to win. He's probably going to retain. Though we don't know that. We'll see. It'll kind of suck for Big E if he loses the belt 2 weeks later. Oh, God. It is what it is. I think he's going to retain it. I mean, really, if Big E does retain, I mean, what do you do with him now? Going into Crown Jewel and maybe beyond that, if he holds the belt after Crown Jewel. I mean, what challenges does he have? AJ, I could put AJ there. Maybe Keith Lee if they decide to put him on the main show. Keith Bearcat Lee. Really, I'd love to see Big E take on the big black diesel Omos and Omos whip his ass, become the WWE champion. Why not? Unpredictability in WWE. Why not have Omos as the WWE champion? What's up, Sporty Spice? How you doing? They just showed the commercial on TV for Dancing with the Stars tonight with The Miz and Sporty Spice, Melanie C. So go vote for Mel C. Don't vote for The Miz. Same. Not that I watch the show, but I don't watch Dancing with the Stars anymore. You know why I don't watch? Because they fucked Kelly Osbourne up. The wrong person won that season. Should not have been that piece of shit Donny Osmond. He rigged the fucking votes, and you know he did. Kelly Osbourne should have won that fucking show. Not come in third fucking place. I would have been okay if she wouldn't have came in second, but even I would have been mad if she came in second too to Donny Osmond. Fuck Donny Osmond. Fuck Marie Osmond, the entire Osmond family. Fuck them. I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit of gay too. Fuck you, Donny Osmond. Piece of shit. And Marie Osmond too. Fuck both of them. And the entire family. Kiss my ass. The Osmond family are way better than you. More talented than you too. Ozzy's a fucking legend. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, so what was I saying? All right, so yeah, so Biggie against Lashley to open Raw tonight, but the pay-per-view was garbage. Like I said, Charlotte retained the Raw Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss, and now Alexa Bliss is going to be out for months. I don't know why. I think she has an injury or something, or maybe they basically buried her Bray Wyatt like gimmick, her sister Abigail like gimmick, because that's basically gone. It's dead. Like Lily last night. Charlotte took Lily, ripped her to shreds, and then Lexi's like crying and everything. Then she had a stupid tablet in her mouth, a stupid Alka-Seltzer in her mouth. She was supposed to bite it, and she was supposed to start foaming at the mouth over Lily, but it didn't. She didn't trigger it. She didn't bite it or something like that. I mean, it's fucking dumb. So basically, she's holding the remnants of Lily, and she's supposed to start foaming at the mouth. And we see the fucking tablet in her mouth, and it malfunctioned, and she has to use her own saliva to show, to kind of portray that she's foaming at the mouth. That's great. And now she's out for, I don't know how long. They said months. For whatever reason, I don't know. Or she's injured, or she's just taking time off to maybe get married to Ryan Cabrera. I don't know. I mean, I'll read the story when I get to it, but so that kind of sucks. Now where does Charlotte face next? Maybe Shayna Baszler. I think she will be facing. I think Charlotte's next opponent is gonna be Shayna Baszler, and Shayna's gonna fucking break her fucking neck or her arm, like she did this, like she did the Nia Jax. Break that fucking elbow. Put her out for another year. Fuck Charlotte Flair. Fuck horseface Charlotte Flair. That's what I think is going to be the next World Women's Champion. Is going to be Shayna Baszler. I don't know when. It's not going to be a crown jewel. Maybe before Survivor Series. Or maybe after Survivor Series. Who knows? With that. And then you go to the SmackDown Women's Championship. You had the man, Becky Lynch, taking on Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. Sing it with me, Nick. She plays with her hair. That's not even her hair. She's Bianca Belair. So they had a pretty okay match. Ended in a no contest. Becky retains the title thanks to the return of the boss, Sasha Banks. She comes back, makes her comeback, looking fucking hot. Coming off her COVID thing. So she comes out, beats the crap out of Bianca, and then Becky's like, tries to do her best Orange Cassidy impersonation with the whole thumbs up thing. She looks at Sasha, and Sasha's like, goes like this, and then like, oh, we're friends. Let's we're heels. Let's work together and kick Bianca's ass. Then next thing you know, Sasha beats the crap out of Becky. And then she leaves the ring with Becky and Bianca looking on. And I'm like, oh, triple threat match coming up for the SmackDown Women's title. And we continue to find out. We know that Sasha Banks is the boss and wants her title back. That she should have got at SummerSlam, but we still don't know why she was not at SummerSlam. It's either for her anti-vax comments on Twitter or she had COVID. I don't know. We still don't know. So Sasha's back on SmackDown, and she's gonna be part of that women's world title picture. And that's pretty nice. That's all I gotta say about that. So probably be a triple threat match with Becky defending against Sasha against Bianca. But who knows what's going to happen with that. I would just have Bianca and Sasha straight up at the Survivor Series. Or maybe at TLC. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. At least, we'll finally get something, good stuff on SmackDown with Becky and Sasha. So, But Bianca probably go into obscurity, and maybe go to catering at this point. Or if they're smart, which WWE is not, we have the draft on Friday. You got a girl named Asuka who turned 40 the other day, who's not doing anything, coming off her elbow injury or surgery or whatever it was, who messed up elbow, shoulder, whatever it is. I know I fucked it too hard, god damn it. So Asuka's not doing anything. Put her to SmackDown. Take all the shit, put on Raw. Like Carmella, like Zelina Vega, put them on Raw. Nobody will give a shit. They'll still be in catering. Naomi will still be in catering on SmackDown. Liv Morgan will probably be either released or stay in catering. Dana Brooke will still be in catering, which probably not doing anything with her. Tamina and Natalya will still be in catering. And then you probably can keep Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart because I'm about to go after the women's tag team belts. So keep them on SmackDown. Just use them a little bit. And then I guess on the Raw women's side, you got Charlotte, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax when she comes back, whenever that may be, probably in another couple months. You'll have Nikki Ash Hole and Rhea Ripley Mapuchanate, as the women's tag team champions. Unless they lose them, then they'll probably just stay on Raw. And then you got Doudrop there, and you got that fucking cunt Eva Marie, who is blowing everybody in the back. She's not in catering. She's in the either in the female locker room when nobody's around, or she's in like the janitor closet blowing somebody. And not Michael Cole. Or Byron Saxton. Or Corey Graves. It is what it is. So that's all I got to say about that. So the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship did not change hands. Sasha Banks is back. That's all nice and dandy. Blah, 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 blah. And then we had Damian Priest retain over Jeff Hardy, dude, and Sheamus fella for the United States title. So it wasn't a bad match. Now we'll see where Damian Priest goes from here. That's it. So Raw tonight's probably going to be rematch central. Nobody gives a flying fuck about tonight. We're 57 minutes away, and nobody cares about tonight. I don't even give a shit about tonight's Raw. I don't care about the WWE title match. It's going to open the show. It's not going to be that great. The rest of the show, I don't even give two shits. What's the main event now? You put a main event match at the start of the show. So kind of copying AEW a little bit with Kenny and Bryan, even though that match was an instant classic, and you put Big E and Bobby Lashley, it'll probably be like a 2-star match. 2.5-star match at best. That's just great. Just great, Vince. Just trying to pop a rating. Nope. For that match? Nope. Oh, shit. We got big news in TNA. Well, former TNA. I'll get to that in a minute. Let me get to that in a minute. We're transitioning. All right, so I want to briefly talk about Grand Slam, because I didn't do a review for it. And I just want to talk about it a little bit. So we'll talk about, usually my thoughts. You understand? Thoughts, you understand. So, anyway, it's a great show. Like I said, 1.279. Nick was there. A lot of people I know were there. I wish I was there with you guys so I can shoot the shit. Maybe kick somebody's ass. Give him a Gilmore cutter or two. I could have found Grimm's Toy Show and whipped his ass too, but it is what. By the way, speaking of Grimm's Toy Show, anybody see that fucking episode yesterday with Grimm's fiance Tina against his ex-wife Barbara? Heel wife, period, mo wife, whatever you want to call her. They had a ladder match for Barbara's tooth that got knocked out, and the fucking show was on the line, and Barbara's house was on the line. So they had a stupid match. It was garbage. This fucking horrible fucking the fucking worst fucking backyard fight I've ever seen. I know we got my friends. We got people that I know that like Tommy Salami and Pete Corvus. And that are on the show. I don't have nothing bad to say about Pete and Tommy or Ed the Ref or anything like that. I just fucking hate Grim. David. His show is garbage. It's a worthless fucking backyard fight. It's worthless. And SWF sucks too, by the way. I just want to point that out. But anyway, yeah, so they had this weak as fuck crappy match. Some guy helps Barbara get the win. Barbara wins the match. She didn't even climb the ladder. They had this makeshift fucking mini ladder. She goes up, is like maybe this. The thing is like the ring here. The thing is like right here. She goes up like 2 rungs on the ladder, takes down the tooth, and she wins. She owns GTS, or so we thought. She wins, and then it's like, well, I'm not gonna own it. I don't know how to be a promoter, David. So she says, well, this is our new owner, and then Grime comes out. It's fucking Attack Slug. Well, we all know him as Attack Slug. Really? The show is garbage. And I mean, it has like almost 1 million fucking hits. A little over 1 million hits, sorry. 1 million subscribers. Because he clickbaits a lot. He is like master clickbait. Next to you know who. That's why he probably buys subs too. Who knows? I'm not accusing him, but he probably does buy subs and buys views and comments. I think Barbara's way better than him. Even though people are saying Barbara treated him like shit, even though I think Dave treated her like shit. That's why they broke up. They got divorced, and now Dave's with Tina, and Barbara's with some guy now. She should really be with me. I go out with Barbara, take her out, show her a nice time. She's in my area, so. But she's with some other guy now. She's happy. Dave's happy. He's about to get married to Tina. But that probably won't last. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. Anyway. So yeah, Kenny and go back to Grand Slam. Kenny and Bryan Danielson, 1,000,000% great. Even though Dave Meltzer gave it 5 stars. Would have been 6 stars if it was at the Tokyo Dome. But still, epic fucking match. Danielson almost fucking died after that Snapdragon suplex on the fucking ramp. Woo! And then all the V triggers he took. I'm like, surprised he didn't get a concussion. But somehow he's still alive. And the match ends in a time limit draw. I mean, everybody on fucking last week was like, oh, that fucking AEW sucks. Why did it have to end like that? It's called part of the storyline, you fucking marks. Because there will be a rematch. Even though Kenny says, no rematch. There will be a rematch. I just don't know when. And it probably will be a 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Heavyweight title. But a lot of people are saying now that Kenny is going to defend the belt at Full Gear, which is November the 13th in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. That's where it is. It's been announced official at the Target Center, which was announced today. That Rampage will be the night before, November the 12th, in the Target Center. And then the next night, November the 13th, on pay-per-view, will be also in the Target Center for Full Gear 3. So we'll see what happens with that. And a lot of people saying that Kenny might be defending the belt against a returning Hangman Adam Page. So So they might give the belt to Adam Page at Full Gear, and then what will happen after that? But I don't think that match is going to happen. I think it's going to be Bryan Danielson, Kenny 2 main event match, 60-minute Iron Man match. And I think Bryan Danielson will probably win the belt. And Bryan Danielson has come out and said he wants to fight people in Japan like Okada and Tanahashi and Ishii and Naito. And guys like that. I would love to see him and Ospreay go at it. Zack Sabre Jr. called Daniel Bryan a little shit. Or a piece of shit, something like that. So I would love Daniel Bryan and Zack Sabre Jr. to have a submission classic. I even said, I think it was on my Rampage stream, that Bryan Danielson should enter the G1 next year. But I don't think it might be a bad idea because of, it's a 2-week event and you're basically wrestling every other night. Or basically every night, so it's a 2-week thing. Because you can have the A block, and then you start next night you have the B block, but you still have the A block fighting in different matches. Like 6-man, like tag team matches, or 6-man tag team matches, and shit like that. That's why it's going in the first week. It's actually, I think tonight. Night 7 is tonight, I think. Well, this coming morning, you know what I mean. So we got that. So I mean, but we'll see what happens as we get into Full Gear on November the 13th. So, like I said, it's been officially announced at the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where Rampage will be the night before. And more with AEW, that Dynamite and I think Rampage are going to be at the Nassau Mausoleum December the 8th. So I don't know when tickets go on sale, but actually they're on sale now. Actually, so get them while they're hot. They've only sold about last time I checked, was over 6,600 tickets have been sold. So that probably be sold out probably by maybe by the end of the week, maybe. But it's that. And for Raw, they sold they're almost sold out for Raw, which will be the week after they're going to be at the Barclays Center on November the 22nd. So November the 22nd, they'll be at the Barclays Center for Raw. The week after that, they'll be in the Nassau Mausoleum for Monday Night Raw as well. So that's that. And then after that, you got AEW Dynamite and possibly Rampage on December the 8th. And that's it. And AEW is also going to be making their debut in Orlando. They're going back to Miami in October for those Saturday night Dynamite shows. That's going to be awesome. They're going to make their Minnesota debut for Full Gear. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. Otherwise, Dynamite was pretty damn good. Adam Cole, Baby, and the Super Clique of the Young Bucks. They took on Christian Cage and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy Jack, and Luchasaurus. It was a pretty good match. The Super Clique win after they hit Luchasaurus with basically all their finishers. Cole hit the Panama City Sunrise right into the BTE trigger, right into the boom, the last shot by Mr. Adam Cole, baby. And they pick up the victory. The good damn do. So we had that. Britt Baker, I can't remember what happened on the rest of the goddamn show. Because I don't want to look up the results, but I think we had Santana Ortiz teaming up with the Lucha Brothers, the AEW Tag Team Champions, to take on who they took on took on the Butcher, the Hardy Family Order, the Butcher, the Blade, and I forget who else. It was Private Party. As we all know, the Faces won that match as LAX. Santana Ortiz hit the Street Sweeper. They get the win. Everybody's happy and everybody's singing and dancing. And that's that. Yeah, Punk on the show. His first match on Dynamite. Oh, was it? Oh, was it? No, it was on Rampage. I'm sorry. Punk did a promo, and he gets basically beat up. Yeah, Sting and Darby Allin take on who did they take on? FTR. Was it? Yeah, it was FTR. FTR beat no I forget. See, I forget. Some of the results I forget off the top of my head. So I don't want to look at. Like I said, I don't want to look it up. But I think it was Darby and Sting. They took on I think it was FTR, and Sting and Darby get the win. Blah 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 blah. And then yeah, it was just a great show, and I think night one was better than night two. That's all I gotta say. So I'm not gonna give you a full review like I would usually do, but I'm just gonna give some of my thoughts about the show. So I apologize for not giving you a full review. So I want to just do it. I wanted to do it in like one shot. Talk about Extreme Fools, and then talk about Dynamite a little bit, and then maybe go into some other things. That's that. All right, so Dynamite, I gave Dynamite 9 out of 10 because I think it was a great show from start to finish. Rampage, I gave 8 out of 7. Oh, change. I had 8 out of 10, so I'm gonna leave it at 8 out of 10. I might be overrating it. I don't give a shit. And that's that. So that's basically my rating for Extreme Fools. I gave it a 3 out of 10 because it was garbage, a waste of fucking time pay-per-view, a throwaway pay-per-view. And we all know Raw tonight is going to be a throwaway show because it's all rematches except for the on the beginning of the show when it's going to be the WWE title match between Big E and fucking and Lashley. That's it. Other than that, probably just be rematch central. We'll probably have like Rhea Ripley against Tamina. Woo! One-on-one match. Nobody gives a shit. Or we'll get Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ashhole against Natalya and Tamina for the women's tag team titles. In a meaningless, nobody gives a shit match. That'll probably last 2 minutes. Because you know how the women's matches have been lately. 2-minute bathroom break matches. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. What happened? We're in the next match. What happened? Match lasted 35 seconds. What? Damn. Ah, I guess 35 minutes wasted. 35 seconds wasted, I should say. But that's it. So yeah. So we'll see what happens on Raw coming up in about 40 minutes. Probably gonna suck. And that's it. And that's it. All right. Okay, let's get to some comments from Nick. That's basically it. I mean, there was all the people, it kept going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Number 1, I order you to take a number 2. Aye, aye, Captain. All right, so let's get to what Nick says, and then we'll wrap up this burrito a little bit before we go into Raw. Nick says Extreme fails. Extremely crappy wrestling. No, it wasn't like ECW, but it is what it is. Nick says, okay there, Roman Reigns. Hey, you acknowledge me, Nick. I'll give you a Gilmore cutter. Yeah. All right, Nick's. Okay, this was from Mike. Mike, got a question? One of my faithful subscribers, Nick, has a question for you. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Nick asked. I was gonna ask him if he would. If he wants you to put your cousin Horace Hogan through a table. Horace Hogan's dead? I don't remember him being dead. Do you remember? I don't know. I don't even know he's dead. I never seen him. I always put New Jack through a table. He hit me with a freaking he took one of his sights and sliced my head open. Ugh, nasty. But if Horace Hogan's dead, you see him, are you gonna put him through a table? I don't know, because if Hogan dies in the next 5 years, he might come up and kick my ass. So I don't know about that. And there's your answer there, Nick. Here's your answer. Maybe he'll when Hogan dies, Mike Awesome will put Hogan through a fucking table. It is what it is. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Pretty much gotta say about that. So there's your answer, dude. Horace Hogan. I didn't even know he was a cousin of Mike Awesome. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me these things, Mike? And put your goddamn pants back on. God damn. Anyway. Excuse me. Nick says Tony who? And then he goes, Tony Khan? No, it's Tony from Revere. I don't know his actual channel name, but he's always on that bald-headed bastard show. The guy, he looks like, if you ever watch it, I don't want you to, I'm not forcing you or telling you to watch that bald-headed bastard show. And by the way, if you do, leave a dislike. No. Leave a dislike and report his channel. But, yeah, I mean, if you ever do watch that bald-headed bastard, even if you watch it for 5 goddamn seconds, you probably see him on the show somewhere. He looks like John Morrison. He plays a lot of copyrighted music on his show. So, on You Know Who's show. So, yeah, we're talking about the bald-headed bastard. Talk about before. Yep, Mr. Tiny Manhood. He is a small wonder. All the small things to care to bring. Yeah, Blink 182, ladies and gentlemen. And sadly, that Tom DeLonge, he was battling cancer. He's now back on the road. I think Travis Barker's still in the band as the drummer, but the guitarist is not there anymore, which sucks. But yeah, they had a pretty decent career, pretty good career actually. What's my age again? Who's my Asian friend? They only had 2 good hits, I think, that I know of. With All the Small Things and What's My Age Again. I think that, well, actually they had another hit called I Miss You, I think it was called. Among other hits they've had, but I don't remember some of them. I'm not a big Blink 182 fan, so sorry. Good band, but I'm not a big fan of them. Except for those 2 songs, and that's it. Nick says Small Wonder was from the 80s, 1985 to 1989. Yep, remember that show. That was when you had a lot of great 80s shows. Holy shit. The 80s were like great music, great movies, great TV shows, great food, hot fucking women. Woo-hoo. Really, you turn on MTV, there's Tawny Katane flipping around on a Jaguar half naked. Here I go again on my own. Among the other video vixens from the 80s, I was going to say Alicia Silverstone, but that was in the early 90s, I think. Bobby Brown and Cherry Pie, and the Great White Single, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. A lot of hot women in videos back in the 80s, doing the glam metal days. Not the heavy metal cookie thrash days of Metallica and Slayer. And and Exodus and Anthrax. Even with the glam bands, besides, Bon Jovi, douchebag bands like Bon Jovi, sorry. We didn't have, Def Leppard that, really wasn't, a girly band or, had hot women in videos. That's it. Cinderella had one video with these twins, all you see is butt. If you ever watch Beavis and Butthead and then watch that video. And then Bon Jovi comes out and it's like, oh, look, Oh, it's fun, Joey. You know, Rat. I don't think had a video. Yeah, I think they had one chick in that round and round video that supposedly they say was a video vixen, but it wasn't. Duran Duran had a lot of women in their videos for Hungry Like the Wolf, and her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. And when she finishes me off, I go and take a nap. See, I should make that into a song. I would make millions out of that song. I just don't have the time to make the video. To make the video and put more lyrics in it. I guess that's the only two fucking lyrics. Her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. And then when she finishes me off, I go and take a nap. See, it rhymes. But I'm not like that bald-headed bastard and rhymes like, clickbait, masturbate, go, sing a book. No. I don't rhyme like I'm watching Sesame Street. It is what it is. I mean, you didn't see Meatloaf had a fucking hot chick in that one video. I don't even know which one. It was a 90s video though, but I would do anything for love, but I won't do that hot chick. She was in 2 of those videos, by the way. That chick, he's in a video. He looks like they're doing like a Beauty and the Beast type thing. She was in. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Then she was in not Bad at it was on Bad at Hell 2, and then she was in the follow-up album. She was in I forgot the name of the fucking song, but she was in that video. But she wasn't in the band though. The woman that was in the band sung on the song, but she was not in the video. So yeah, Meatloaf had a hot chick. I mean, not an 80s band or anything, but you can't go wrong with Meatloaf. I'm sorry, big fat Meatloaf. Well, not big fat anymore, but Meatloaf had Bad at Hell 1 was great. Bad at Hell 2 was great. Bad at Hell 3, yeah. Good songs though, on both albums. And Bad at Hell 3 was okay. Had a couple of good songs on it, but I like even before Bad at Hell 3 came out, he had Welcome to the Neighborhood, which had a couple of great songs on that album. If this is the last kiss, let's make it last all night. And then he had another song that was actually the video that I was talking about. The second video that hot chick from the first video was in. I can't remember the name of that song. But I can't. I'm not gonna go look for the fucking album either. But because I have a lot of I don't have Bad at Hell 1. I have Bad at Hell 2. I have Welcome to the Neighborhood. Then I have Bad at Hell 3. That's the only Meatloaf CDs I have. I don't have anything after that. I don't even think Meatloaf made anything after that. Who knows? 70-year-old Meatloaf will probably come out with Bad at Hell 4. We're still in hell. Remember, how Bad at Hell 1, then Bad at Hell 2, Back into Hell, and then Bad at Hell 3 was Return to Hell. What was the name of it? Bad at Hell 3, Return to Hell, or something like that, or Back into Hell, or something like that. I forget. Who knows? Bad at Hell 4. We're still in hell. We can't get out. We're out. Came back in, and then we stayed there for another album. Well, actually, 2 albums. Welcome to the Neighborhood and then Bad at Hell 3. And who knows? Bad at Hell 4 might come out. Who knows? But, Meatloaf's not really doing music that much anymore. I think he's focusing on his acting career, which is, he's been in a couple, he was in, not Little Shop of Horrors, I'm sorry. What's that name of that fucking movie? Let's do the time warp again. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. They should remake that. I'm sorry. It's a classic, but I would remake that. We're making we remake everything. I was remaking so many fucking movies that most of them suck anyway. Why not remake the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, they did it on Broadway. It wasn't really that great. Not that I've seen it, but from the reviews I've seen, I should say. But yeah, if they ever remake that movie, who directs it? That's the question. Probably be Rob Zombie. Why not? He's doing the Munsters movie. That'll probably suck. It's basically, I don't know if it's finished, but I know I think some of the characters and the set I think is finished. I don't even know if the movie's finished, but probably is finished. Who knows? I know Halloween, the second Halloween, not Rob Zombie. I mean the soon to be extinct Halloween series is going to be over next year. Halloween Kills comes out, I think, right around Halloween, a couple weeks actually. So I'm going to see that. Going to see Venom 2. You know, people saying that Venom Let There Be Carnage, not great. Even though Woody Harrelson's playing Carnage. You know, not the greatest Marvel movie this year. You know, Shang-Chi. Yeah, Shang-Chi was great. Holy crap, that was a good movie. Probably one of the best Marvel movies this year. But there's a lot coming down the pipe for Marvel movies. You got I think they made another Spider-Man. Or they're making another Spider-Man. The Eternals is coming out, I think. Thor, whatever number is up to now. I think this is the fourth one. Thor: Love and Thunder is coming out. They have a nice picture that's kind of dedicated to Owen Hart. I thought it was very nice. So that got that coming out. What else? Loki season 3 is gonna be on Disney Plus soon. Well, season 2 or season 3 is coming out soon. And for all you Cobra Kai fans out there, because I know there's a lot, Cobra Kai season 4 debuts on New Year's Eve. Why not? Let's do it. Let's debut it at midnight. How about that? Cobra Kai season 4 debuts at midnight on New Year's Eve. As soon as the ball drops, that's when Cobra Kai season 4 starts. And season 5 is coming out next year too. Yes. And I can't wait for season 4 with the what happens with Daniel LaRusso-san. Daniel-san, why are you teaming up with Jody Lawrence? Why are you teaming up with Lawrence-san? I don't know, Mr. Miyagi. What are you talking about, Mr. Miyagi? Daniel-san, karate come from inside. Now, show no fear. But Mr. Miyagi, I can't do it. Daniel-san, no, show fear. Fear leads to drunkenness. Wait, Mr. Miyagi, you didn't say that. Oh, you didn't say that. That was Yoda. That was really Grover, but it is what it is. Beer leads to drunkenness. It is what it is. Oh, Grover, you want to hit this weed? Super Grover! I digress. So what was I talking about before I went on humongous tangent? Holy crap. Oh yeah, I was talking about 80s bands. That's not even what I'm Alright, so all right, let's get into some quickie wrestling news that I want to get into really quickly in the next 25 minutes. The Royal Rumble is now official. The date is official, the site is official now, and thankfully it will not be in February. But what's interesting is that it's usually on the last Sunday in January, but next year, come January, it will not be on a Sunday. It will be on a Saturday night. And as reported by Ringside News, the Royal Rumble will be in the Dome in St. Louis. That's the arena or stadium or whatever it is. It will be in St. Louis, Missouri, the home of Randy Orton and his Mountainous Voice. So the Royal Rumble comes back to the arenas, the stadiums. It's at the Dome in St. Louis, Missouri. The date is January the 29th, 2022. Now, why is it on a Saturday, you might ask? Well, I think that's where, well, the St. Louis Blues have a game the next night. So they don't, the WWE, I mean, the people of St. Louis are like, oh, we can't do that. We don't want anything to conflict with the WWE, so we do it on Saturday. Yeah, so for the first time, I think for the first time ever, I think, but I'm not sure on that. Actually, I think since '94, I think. So I think one time I had on, I think a Saturday Night's Main Event or something like that. Might have been '94, I forget, because I heard one of my friend John said that, well, we've seen it on Saturday since '94. So we have that. So yeah, the Royal Rumble, January the 29th, 2022, from St. Louis, Missouri. So that's that. So we're gonna, I don't know if the Friday Night SmackDown before that's gonna be, probably around that area, maybe. Or maybe still be in St. Louis, but at, maybe with in a different arena, not the Dome in St. Louis. Oh yeah, so you got that. So, WWE keeping the tradition of the Royal Rumble at the end of January. So like I said, January the 29th, 2022, mark it on your calendar. In St. Louis, Missouri. How fun would it be if Randy Orton wins the Royal Rumble in his hometown? But they won't do it. Even though Randy's won it, twice now? Well, he won it twice, I think, right? Randy Orton's won the Royal Rumble twice, I think. So why not? Third time a charm. Wins the Royal Rumble and faces whoever the champion is at WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, Texas. So, we'll see. I don't think he's going to win it, but, just hypothetically saying, because he's from St. Louis. Why not have him win it? Why not? All right, that's it. All right, let's finish off this bad boy with some more chat. All right, Nick says CPA. Yes, CPA. Your accountant to the Indies. Nick was there at the tapings for Elevation and Dark, which Elevation's on now. Dark's on tomorrow night, and that's it. And then for the Rampage tapings that happened on Grand Slam, as we saw on Friday night. So you might yeah, that's it. So we see those tapings tonight, and then probably next Monday and Tuesday we see the Rochester tapings of Dark and Elevation. No, that's it. Nick says Warriors of Wrestling. Yes, from Staten Island, New York. That's it. All right, so we talked about that earlier on. Nick says I hope Joey B has WOW back in Brooklyn, New York one day. Maybe at St. Finbar's, where it has been. They're not going back to the American Legion Hall. They don't do wrestling there anymore. Sucks. So they'll probably go back to St. Finbar's Auditorium in Brooklyn, New York, in Bensonhurst. I hope. I mean, I've been trying to tell Joey. I've been trying to ask Joey, when are you coming back to Brooklyn? He's not giving me a fucking answer. Might have to kick his ass. He doesn't watch my show, but he's friends on Facebook. I'm not gonna go yell at him or anything. But just don't tell him I said I'm gonna kick his ass. So he might just throw me in the ring, and I don't have much wrestling experience, and I'll get my ass handed to me. And I know a lot of the trolls will love that. Oh, we're gonna go to Staten Island, see Peter Gilmore get his ass kicked for real this time. You may think that. Might think that, but me and Joey might work something out where I win, and I just laugh at you fucking trolls. Ha ha! I'm like, come on! I'll just invite half you trolls in the ring. It's like, come on! Come on, I'll just give you Gilmore cutters all day. That's all I gotta say about that. And Nick could be my manager. Anyway, Darius Carter, Abdul Nasir of the Hostile Collective. They have another member. I can't think of his name. But we'll move on. Abdul Nasir, aka the Bootleg Just Incredible. Don't tell him that, please. He'll probably kick your ass. Damn, Nick went savage on that one. Not Randy Savage, but Savage. Nick is like, I know who you were talking about. Yeah, we're talking about Pete Corvus, him and Tommy Salami, the East Coast Power Trip. Yes, great tag team. It's that. Okay, we'll talk about Nick, General Jerry and WJ. They were on Facebook Live talking about the AEW ratings and some other shit. Nick says, fuck Jerry and WJ, they're butt buddies. Damn, Nick doesn't like those two guys. Fuck those two smarks and fuck all the WWE dick riding retards. Oh yeah, fuck them, but you know, fuck these those fucking WWE marks. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, we're 20 minutes away from Raw. We gotta wrap up this burrito. All right, Nick with some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Well, I don't have anything to break. Well, let me finish this and I'll do something better. And once again, as always, our sponsor, Pepsi. So grab yourself a Pepsi and then go. And if you're with your significant other, you go, oh shit. Fuck Coke. I got Coke yesterday from fucking McDonald's. It tasted like fucking shit. I don't know what's up with McDonald's lately. Maybe it's just the McDonald's that I order from. But every time I order a soda, like a Coke from there, it tastes like really flat, or it's not even Coke. It's maybe Dr. Pepper. And I hate Dr. Pepper. Rosa loves that soda. But she didn't even have soda. I just felt like having a soda. Even though I had like 3 sodas in the fridge. I was like, it's McDonald's. Why not? I should have bought a shake. But it is what it is. Fuck McDonald's. That's probably why I felt like crap last night. McDonald's. Yeah, wasted. Well, I didn't wait. Good thing I didn't waste money last night. Rosa bought dinner for us, so it is what it is. $36 fucking dollars out of that. Really $31 plus the tip. So, because we have to be nice to the hardworking freaking food delivery people that work for Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash. Most of them are pretty nice, but all the times they fucking suck. They fucking suck. That's all I gotta say about that. But they're hardworking people. I worked for Postmates. I worked in the food delivery realm for maybe for like a year and a half. It is what it is. Away from my music job, I had a side job. That was it. Not like I do now. Almost like I do now. I still have my music job. But I'm I got a second job waiting. I'm just waiting for things to go through and everything. It takes time because it's a very important job. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, Nick with some breaking news on Raka Khan. From TNA, used to be with Kurt Angle, the one that really looked like a man. But anyway, Raka Khan, former TNA wrestler, has an arrest warrant out on her. I wonder what she did. Probably fuck somebody in the ass, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's interesting news there, Nick. Thank you for that. So yeah, so if you find Raka Khan, turn her into the authorities because she has an arrest warrant out on her for some odd reason. Raka Khan, not Raka Khan, former. It's a joke. There's a woman. I was doing when I was away from Brooklyn College. One of my good friends, Jason. You don't know him, but one of my good friends asked me to come up to Hunter College and broadcast a game with him. And I think it was Hunter against I forget what the other college they were playing. It was Hunter against somebody else. And I'm doing the women's game. And they had a woman. Her name was Raka Khan. Not Raka Khan. Braca-con. Like the first thing came out, you think of Mortal Kombat, like Braca, you know. So I'm freaking saying her name. It's like, oh, Pastor Braca-con, you know. And freaking everybody around me just laughing up a storm. It was funny. And what the weird thing about this girl named Braca-con, not Raka-con, Braca-con, this woman from, I don't know, well, she's not there anymore. This is like 2007, I think, 2008. This woman, this girl, she had the face of my ex-girlfriend, Ashley Marie. I swear to God, I was like, holy shit, what the hell? I looked like I saw something in a mirror. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, I thought I broke up with that bitch. No, I shouldn't say that, but but my ex Ashley Marie, is happy now. She has 4 kids, 2 of her own. Well, actually, she had 1 from a previous relationship after me, and then she had 2 with her new husband. No, now her husband now. And then she adopted 1. So, but she's doing pretty good. She's living in Rome, New York, still, but we're still friends. We talk every once in a while. But just the way we, we, I don't want to go there, but it is what it is. But we had a pretty good 1.5-year relationship, and it just when we moved up, I moved in with her up to I moved away with her, and I moved upstate to Rome, New York. I lived there for almost a month, and then maybe a couple of weeks to almost a month, and I was like, I'm out of here, because we started having fucking problems and everything, and I almost caught her cheating on me. So not my fault, but her fault. But she was drinking and smoking, and I don't like that shit. I can't deal with women. Not to say bad things about women, because I love all the women. I don't discriminate or anything like that. I'm like otaku, but she was a party girl. She was drinking and mostly drinking and doing smoking and everything inside the apartment and everything, and I just didn't want to be a part of it. As much as I'm a party animal, but I just didn't want to be doing that shit. And the roommates were both retarded. Not retarded. I mean, not really retarded. I'm just retarded. Like these trolls that I have. They're all retards. That's that. So we'll move on. All right, we're like 13 minutes away. I gotta finish this. All right, former TNA wrestler Braca-con got an arrest warrant out on her. I don't know where, and I really don't care. Wrestler fixing my tape bowl. All right, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, like I said, that should be remade into a better movie. The original is always great, but if they ever do remake it, I doubt it'll be good, but depends on who directs it. That's that. Daniel-san, wax on, wax off. Sweep the leg, Daniel-san. Do you have a problem with that? There is no fear in this dojo, is there? No, sensei. John Kreese's karate. I'm glad that Terry Silver's coming back. Looks way older. Way older. Doesn't even look recognizable almost. But yeah, Terry Silver's coming back for season 4 of Cobra Kai. That's fucking awesome. I think they're doing the All Valley tournament again. So it's probably gonna be Cobra Kai against Miyagi-Do Karate and whatever John Lawrence's thing is. What is it? Fighting Eagle or something like that. So yeah, we'll see Sam in the tournament. Probably Miguel is gonna be in the tournament. Who else? Well, most of the people from Cobra Kai are gonna be in it. I think what's his name? Johnny Lawrence's son's probably gonna be in it because we don't know what Allegiance side he's on. I think he's on the side of Terry Silver and John Kreese. He's kind of in and out of jail and in and out of Cobra Kai. So we'll see that, and then we got Hawk. I think that's his name, right? Hawk, the guy with that with the mohawk, and he started going out with what's her name That chick that fucked Sam up. No, with the spiked brass knucks and shit. What's her name? Tara, Tori? No, Tori. She fucked Sam up. Holy crap! And she is fucking hot too. Just want to point that out. That's one of my favorite characters on that goddamn show. Next to John Lawrence, of course, and John Kreese. Just sad that Mr. Miyagi died even before the fucking show was made. Fuck, man, that would have been awesome. That would have been really awesome if Mr. Miyagi was there. I mean, we saw him in pictures and shit, and some flashbacks here and there. And then they put what I liked about last season was they brought back what's her name? Yumiko, whatever her name is. From karate, they started going Karate Kid 2. They brought her back. They brought the mother back, Yumiko's mother. They brought back the guy that Daniel fought in Karate Kid 2. That was awesome. They were fighting. That was awesome. And then he started becoming like a teacher to him, to Daniel and everything. That was kind of cool. I was hoping Mr. Sato would be in there. I don't think he was. Dr. Satan. No, not Dr. Satan. Mr. Sato. They went back to Okinawa, which I thought was cool. We see Yumiko there. She's way older. She was like 16 in the movie, which came out, what, 80-something? And Ralph Macchio was like, what, 18? Something like that. Or close to 20. I think both of them were like around the 20-year-old age. Like, Ralph Macchio looks pretty damn, he's basically the same, just older. He's like, what, 40, 50 now? 40-something, 50-something now? And Yumiko looks like she's like 60. Holy crap. And then I think she had the mother who looks about, older than what she did in like 30-some-odd years ago. 40-some-odd years ago, I should say. Not even 40, 30-something years ago. But still, that was a great season. I mean, the first 3 seasons have been very good. And I can only imagine that season 4 is going to be amazing. So we got that. So December 31st is the date for Cobra Kai season 4, and I got Rose into it. I got into it. I got into it the first season, and then I got Rose into it, and we binge. She binge watched the first season with me, and then we watched season 2. We watched season 3, and now we're about to watch season 4, and soon, and probably next year, season 5. I mean, what else can they do, actually? I mean, this season, like I said, this coming season, we got Terry Silver coming back, teaming up with John Kreese against Miyagi-Do and, Joey Lawrence's group for the All Valley tournament. I mean, what's season 5 now? What can you actually do in the Karate Kid realm that we haven't seen yet? Let's dig up Mr. Miyagi. No, I'm just kidding. That was mean. I'm sorry. That was very mean. Bad, Peter. Bad. Very bad. Yeah, Mike Awesome put me through a table. What did you say, Gilmore? Shut up, Mike. Go back to fucking some fat chicks. Put your pants back on. Just remember to wrap up that burrito. Got some. Let me see here. What the fuck? I don't know. There's some weird message. Yeah, I'm getting these weird messages lately on Facebook. Phishing stuff. I don't know what it is. Just, if you do get a message from me, delete it right away, please. I don't want a mass fucking fest to go on again, and I have to change my password like I had to do last week. Anyway, all right. Let's get into some quickie wrestling news. We might go into a little bit of Raw, but we'll do that. All right. PWG issues statement on transgender fan who was allegedly assaulted at an event. I didn't even know that. I don't know. So anyway, let's get to this one. PWG had a packed show last night, a Sunday night, in Los Angeles, California. I don't know if it's Reseda, but they had the show Tremendous. I didn't even know that was last night. That shows how much I know. But I will watch Tremendous. I'll probably see the highlights on YouTube pretty soon. They brought some people to the show who greatly contradicted with the inclusive nature that the greater pro wrestling community represents. A transgender fan was allegedly assaulted in the bathroom of the Globe Theater during the event, and now the company has released a statement about it. There was 3 tweets on the Pro Wrestling PWG Twitter page, which you should follow right now. They disabled replies for those tweets, by the way, so you can't reply. Obviously for good reason. They made it clear that they do not condone such heinous activity, and to do everything possible to ensure that it never happens again. Also noted that no report was made at the time of the incident, but they're working with the Globe Theater to address the situation. So basically, they were talking about Tremendous 6, which was last night. Upon learning of the report, we immediately contacted the security and management of the Globe Theater, who investigated throughout the remainder of the night. No report was made to Globe or PWG staff or management, but we're in contact with the victim and working closely with Globe to address the situation. PWG is committed to being a safe environment for all fans. We abhor and will not tolerate physical violence at our events. Damn, that's sad. That is some deep shit. Damn. I mean, it sucks to be, it sucks, man, but it's the way the world is. I mean, they just don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, transsexual, bisexual, binary, or whatever, whatever you are, whatever nationality you are. Nobody gives a shit. That's why this world is evil. I hope they find the fan who did that and fuck him up. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, so we talked about Alexa Bliss taking some time off from TV, and that's actually starting tonight. So after natural selection, she received a beatdown from Horseface Charlotte Flair. Then she was launched over the announce table, and then, as I said, Charlotte ripped Lily to shreds, and that was basically Alexa Bliss's exit. According to Wrestling Inc., another great website, by the way, that New York City Demon Diva is on. That girl that Otaku fucked around. No, I mean dissed and bashed, and basically Otaku got his fate got buried for it. And then I'm getting buried for it because I'm following her on Instagram and subscribe to her. And I'm like, oh, you're a creep, you're a stalker. Fuck you, suck my dick. I'm not stalking her. But keep thinking that your slander is gonna get you in big trouble. Anyway, according to Wrestling Inc., Alexa Bliss might be out of action for a while. The angle where Lily was destroyed was meant to be a wake-up call to remind Lexi that she's still a champion at heart. So maybe she'll win it down the line. I don't know when she'll come back. Wasn't known how long Lexi will be off TV, but she's likely to miss the draft, obviously. Obviously, she's taking time off. But it said a few months, so we don't know how long that will be. And a lot of people upset about the booking, the finish of the match, because we all thought Alexa was going to win. I thought she was going to win, but I guess it was Charlotte Flair playing politics in the back, because it was in Columbus, Ohio, which is Alexa Bliss's hometown. As we all know, in the WWE, if you wrestle in your hometown, most of the time you lose or you get fucked up. JR, Sasha, Bianca, now Alexa Bliss, and maybe Randy Orton when they go to St. Louis. That's that. Not exactly known why she's taking the time off, but like I said, it could be because she's engaged to Ryan Cabrera. They're thinking about probably getting married, so, or just to have more time together, and basically, Ryan Cabrera fuck Alexa Bliss in the ass. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Seth Rollins reveals why his WWE when his contract expires. This should be interesting. So Seth Rollins revealed on the Steve Austin Broken Skull sessions, which was after the pay-per-view last night. He revealed that his daughter will be 3 or 4 years old when his deal runs out. So 3 or 4 years, I would assume, because his kid is almost a couple of months old. That's it. Actually, we're now it's 8 o'clock, so I gotta wrap up this burrito. Let's go into Monday Night Raw quick. All right, Raw has started, ladies and gentlemen. So do a little bit of a not too long, but I just want to get a couple of things in, and I'll run this thing down. That's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, so his deal runs out, I think 3 or maybe 4 years, or 2 to 3, maybe 2 to 3 years. So I don't know if his baby girl with Beth fucking Phoenix is 1 year old yet. I'm not sure, man. But yes, so he's got a couple of years left on his contract. So I would think that Seth Rollins will stay in the WWE. I don't think he's gonna jump ship and go to AEW, go to Impact, or go to Ring of Honor, or even go to Japan. So that's it. And we'll move on. Well, we have some sad news to report. Another death in wrestling. Not major star, but ex-WWE star Ryan Sakota passes away at 46 years old. So that's kind of sucks. He was in the WWE in the early 2000s. He trained. He passed away. He trained under Rick Bassman and started in the UPW promotion before making his way to 0-1. After signing with WWE, he had a short run as Jimmy Wang Yang's tag team partner, Akio. I didn't even know that. I don't remember. See, I know Jimmy Wang Yang, but I forgot. I forgot the I didn't forgot that tag team. Yeah, they were associated with Tajiri, obviously. It was released from WWE after his storyline was dropped. I think that's when he turned on Jimmy Wang Yang, or Jimmy Yang, whatever. Then he reappeared in Wrestling Society X back in the MTV show, that wannabe XPW show. He worked in the Indies until 2007. Like I said, he wrestled in the early 2000s, part of a class action. He wrestled for WWE in the early 2000s. It was part of a class action concussion lawsuit against the company, which WWE came out the winner. And the lawsuit was filed by Konstantin Kairos, whoever that guy is. So that's it. So my condolences go out to the Sakota family. They lost Ryan Sakota. So my thoughts and prayers and condolences go out to the Sakota family. All right, so we had going on Raw. We just had a video package of what happened 2 weeks ago with Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton and Big E winning the belt 2 weeks ago. So we're live in living color in Cincinnati, Ohio. And then we're now running down the card. Charlotte Flair is going to be taking on, which has an open challenge. Ooh, I wonder who could answer that. Please be Shayna Baszler. Please be Shayna Baszler. Please, for the love of God, please. Also got Damian Priest on the show. And he's taking on Sheamus, fella. Another fucking rematch for the United States title. No countouts, no disqualification. There must be a winner by pinfall or submission. Why didn't you do this last night? That's a hardcore match. Why didn't you do that last night? Fucking idiots. And to start the show, Big E will defend the title against the almighty Bobby Lashley, who called him a chicken shit last night. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't know what the main event is tonight. I really don't give two shits. All right, so yep. So Big E's coming out right now. So we're gonna start the night off with the WWE title match. So, and if I care, no. All right. So I'll continue on for a little bit. I'm gonna end this pretty soon. It's almost getting close to 3 hours. All right, so we talked about that. Ryan Sakota, the PWG incident. All right, so we got 3 title matches on the show tonight. Well, the Raw, like I mentioned, the Raw Women's Title Open Challenge by Horseface Charlotte Flair. We start off with the WWE title match with Big E and Lashley, and also, like I mentioned, the United States title match, no countouts, no disqualification. Sheamus versus Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest will win that, and I think Big E will win this match against Lashley, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, so we got that. We don't have to worry about that. All right, more little quickie news. Sean Walton, Mr. X-Pac, tells all about legit fight with the Nasty Boys. You know, knobs and sags and everything. And the lightning comes out, and here comes Satan. No, sorry. Big Bobby Lashley's about to come out now. All right, so that I'm not going to get into that story or anything. I'm just going to read the headlines from Ringside News as of right now. There's some, if you go on Ringside News, there's video of behind the scenes footage from Grand Slam, from all of it, which mostly on BTE if you want to watch BTE today, which was awesome. Yeah, just random things on videos on Ringside News. Street Profits are all business heading into the Xtreme Rules and they lost. Becky Lynch says Charlotte Flair ruins everything. You're damn right she does. Horseface Charlotte Flair. So Becky's right, she's part of the 4 horsewomen with Horseface and Sasha and Bayley. By the way, Bayley, I love you. Not like that, but Bayley was at the San Francisco 49ers game last night. Just want to point that out. So Bayley's coming back soon, hopefully. I don't know when, but hopefully. I don't know. I want her to come back as a heel. I don't want her to go back to the hugger gimmick, but it is what it is. But Bayley, give me a hug because you're a Niners fan. So you can give me a hug. And that's all you get. You can't handle the super cock there, Bayley. But you can ask Sasha about it. Anyway. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Well, if you guys want to hear this, there's a possible spoiler for a match on Raw tonight. The wrestling cats in a box. I'm in a box. Anyway, well, this, if you care about the spoiler, I mean, don't turn the video off now. But if you continue on, Eva Marie brought Doudrop to the Raw brand, and the two eventually split up. Doudrop followed up by beating Eva Marie not once but twice over the last 2 weeks. But yet the former Total Diva star is not done with her yet. Eva went on Twitter where she dropped a tweet that seemed to imply she will wrestle Doudrop again tonight for the 3rd time, for the 3rd fucking week in a row. Yeah, it's a match that fans might be tired of seeing, you think? But it sounds like the company's going to run at least a trio of matches for the two. A trio? More? How many matches these dumb bitches are gonna have? Come on. Fucking take Piper Niven out of this goddamn feud. Damn, she should be fighting for the women's championship right now. Anyway, I think this tweet was from Eva. She says, disrespectful Doudrop at Doudrop WWE is going to get another lesson in wrestling tonight, and I will remain your undisputed, undefeated champion. Hashtag. Company's not confirmed that Eva Marie with Doudrop is going to happen tonight. I hope it does not. But basically, it kind of paints the picture that we'll see Eva Marie Doudrop 3 tonight. Nobody gives 2 shits. I hope they scrap it. I really hope they scrap it. This is the final episode before the draft. As we know, the draft is on Friday on SmackDown from Baltimore, Maryland, and next week's Raw, night 2 of the draft will be in Nashville, Tennessee. Yep. And that's that. So if that does happen, turn the TV off or change the channel. That's it. Oh, all right. We move on. Ex-WWE star Cameron contacted Vince McMahon about a possible comeback. No, please don't bring Ariane back. God forbid Vince McMahon being a dick, like we all know and love. He is a dick because he loves dicks. Remember that? I love dicks. I love big ones. I love small ones. I'll even do an Asian. I can't get enough dicks. Oh my god, that segment was awesome. The DX. Stop it! I'm dancing, Dad. I'm dancing. Stop it! So yeah, so Cameron, Ariane may or may not come back to the WWE, and God forbid they team her up with Naomi to bring back the Funkadactyls. Not that Tyrus is going to come back to the WWE, hopefully not. But that he had a great run as the Funkasaurus. He had a sucky run in WWE, a sucky run in TNA, and is having a sucky run in NWA, even though he's a champion. So we'll figure that one out. What is he? Not the national champion. What champion he's in NWA? That's a Biggie. Or Lashley posted Biggie into the ring post. So both men are down on the outside. So we go to picture in picture. So how much I'm watching this fucking show. Then I have a commercial, a Head and Shoulders commercial with Nikki Ashhole. I'm a superstar. I gotta make more money because I can't make any more money. So please, Vince, do not hire Cameron back. Just don't, please. Just let her fall into obscurity and whatever. Fuck her. All right, so we move on. Bianca Belair explains the origin of her signature braid. So we all know that's fake. So she said that it didn't come on at once. She was on Inside the Ropes. Had a chat with her. She explains that everything just kind of happened, and wasn't really pitched that she has this big, humongous braid on her hair. That's not really her hair. Mark Henry had a say in this whole thing. Nobody pitched it. Mark Henry came to the Performance Center. He was very new and asked, what do you want to be? What do you want people to think about you? And she's like, I didn't understand it. So Mark Henry was the reason that Bianca has this whip on her hair. So it's not, like I said, it's not really her hair, but she's Bianca Belair. So there you go. There's her big, humongous whip-like braid. That's not really. It's a fake. All right, we're back to live action on Raw. Bobby Lashley's in control as he hits a flatliner on Big E. Ouch. That too. All right. Bronson Reed is angry over WWE releasing him. Well, obviously he should be. Another guy that AEW could pick up, or Impact, or Ring of Honor, or maybe Japan. I think he should go to Japan. I would love to see him and Jeff Cobb form a tag team in Japan. That would be awesome. But Jeff Cobb's got his own thing going on with the Great Oka, and I think I forget who else. That's that. All right, like I mentioned, the warrant has been issued for former WWE. I didn't know she was in WWE. And TNA talent Raka Khan. So Raka Khan, former developmental talent. She fought under the ring name Kanisha Biggers. I didn't say the N word. I said Biggers. So it's a arrest warrant out for her. It comes against her. Biggers comes. Okay, sorry about that. The warrant comes before her scheduled trial on the custody of her children and facilitating an aggravated kidnapping. Damn. The trial is scheduled for Monday, next Monday, actually, in El Paso, Texas. It's been delayed because of pandemic, blah, blah. Bench warrant against her, which is issued when one is absentee from an older hearing on any of the cases. Biggie's doing. Oh, snap! Biggie's on the outside now, and Lashley's like, "Oh yeah, macho man." Biggie just hit. Yeah, he hits an elbow. He's like, "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm macho man." Nacho man. Biggie. Okay. Lashley was setting up Biggie on the outside, and then both men hit a double clothesline on the outside. So both men are down. Both are now getting up. So anyway, the warrant was listed for Khan on this past Thursday. There's another motion hearing under her name for October the 12th, though it remains unconfirmed what that's for. So yeah, she's in a lot of trouble. But I don't care. So we talk about Rampage's low viewership. 640,000 views from Rampage Grand Slam this past Friday night. Pretty much it. It's a picture of Hikaru Shida in a bikini. I saw that. Stay down, boy. Kip Sabian stayed outside Arthur Ashe Stadium throughout the entire Grand Slam event. Don't know what that's about. Maybe he couldn't get in. Natalia and her sister Jenny, get messy with pumpkin spice lattes. Is it me? Is it me, or is Natalia a secret bisexual or a secret lesbian? I mean, we've seen these videos or pictures lately with Natalia and her sister, has big knockers and try to get with Big E and everything, back on Total Divas and stuff. We don't remember that. But yeah, I mean, we've seen them, fighting in lingerie and everything, flaunting, basically, boobies almost coming out. Not a bad thing. But yeah, they're doing these weird, these sexual type of photos with each other, fighting with each other, putting whipped cream on each other. Big E's trying for the big ending, but Lashley gets the ropes. Big E's trying to get up. Well, I don't know what he's doing. He throws him to the apron. They fight on the apron. What's Big E gonna do now? He doesn't know. I don't know what I want to do. Crowd's going nuts. He's going for the spear to the ropes, and he hits it. Oh my God! And then we see, ooh, the Hurt Business is back. The Hurt Business is back, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit! Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news on Monday Night Raw. The Hurt Business is back. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander are at ringside in Hurt Business freaking Hurt Business shirts now. Holy shit. And now Lashley's looking at them. They're giving him like, Oh, please give Lashley the belt tonight. Please. I would mark the fuck out. Please. And I want to end this video, but I know I got to watch this now. I'm going to do live reaction to this. Spear by Lashley! Spear by Lashley! Oh, fuck! The New Day come out. Damn it! Son of a bitch! Lashley had a title won, and then fucking Kofi and Xavier Woods come out, and now all six men are beating the living shit out of each other. Damn! But at least the Hurt Business is back. That's the good thing. But the end of this match sucked. Fucking shit, man. And now they're fighting, and it looks like the New Day is going to win this battle. I hope this is going to be a main event match. I don't know. This might be an extra match now. Because as we all know, brawls between teams and Kofi and Xavier with a tope con hilo on Shelton and Cedric Alexander. And now referees are coming out to break this shit up. We see Jamie Noble out now. We have Pat Buck trying to stop Big E and Lashley from beating the crap out of each other. Big E just clothesline Lashley over the rope. And now Adam Pearce comes out. And So Adam Pearce like it's not gonna end like that, not tonight. So this match needs to decide who the better man is once and for all. And he needs to do with all of you nuts out of here. So he kicks everybody out. So Adam Pearce says that Bobby will compete again tonight. It'll be for the WWE Championship, and what did he say? It's gonna be inside a steel cage, brother. Wow, that's some fucking good shit. I didn't even know there was a cage. I didn't see no cage on the top or anything. Unless I missed it at the beginning of the show. Right, but the good thing is, the Hurt Business is back in full force. Just waiting for MVP to come back from his injury, his knee surgery. And that's something on my knee. Fucking shit. All right, so Lashley. So we got a continuation of the WWE title match, and that's going to end the show. So, but it's going to be inside a steel cage for the WWE title. So the first segment was pretty damn awesome, and now Byron's like, oh, shut up, Byron Saxton, you fucking prick. Shut up. That was a pretty. The match itself was okay. I would give that 3 out of 5. But the aftermath, I would give 3.25, maybe give it a little bit up from that. I can't even talk now. I'm about to lose my fucking voice now. So I fucking marked out for the Hurt Business coming back. Now just give Lashley the title tonight, and then let him face whoever at Crown Jewel. Well, he has to face Goldberg, so give Lashley the belt tonight, and then start the feud up again with Goldberg, and then just have Lashley get his ass handed to him again at Crown Jewel. This time, with the help of MVP. Well, I don't know if MVP's gonna come back for Crown Jewel, but have Lashley and Lashley Goldberg 2 for the WWE title at Crown Jewel, and all that stuff. All right, now they have a thing for NXT. A whole bunch of hot women on there. Everybody's kissing and boobies flying out. Yeah, that's it. No boobies are flying out. They're just hyping the women like JC Jane, Toxic Attraction with Mandy Rhodes and JC Jane and Priscilla Kelly, Gigi Dolan. They had Cora Jade kissing Trey Baxter. They had Indy Hartwell kissing Dexter. So got that. There's nothing wrong with that. Too much kissing in wrestling, goddammit. Why can't they kiss me? All right, so that's that. So big first 23 minutes of Raw, even with the commercial break. So the Hurt Business is back. Lashley, Cedric, and Shelton, they're back. Just gotta wait for MVP to come back. Hopefully he will rejoin the Hurt Business. I think he will. But the Hurt Business should have never broke up. That was the stupidest thing that Vince McMahon ever did in his life. Well, he's done many stupid things in his life, but to break up the Hurt Business was stupid. But now they're back. Yes. I hope Lashley wins the belt tonight, but I don't think he will. I don't know. You never know what might happen to that cage tonight. And I think coming up next is the United States title match with Damian Priest and Sheamus in a no disqualification, no count-out match. So, pretty much all I gotta say about that. Okay, so we have, I guess I've had that. All right, some more quickie news, and we're gonna wrap this up pretty quickly. I know we almost at 3 hours right now, and I'm probably not gonna have enough time for the rest of my my NXT and AEW reviews coming up the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. I might go shorten those reviews tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll see. Jersey Shore alum Snooki brought her son to SmackDown last Friday night in Philadelphia, New Jersey. So I got that. So well, her oldest son, I think is what's his name? I forgot. Well, her oldest son, let's put it that way. She bought him. Well, I don't know if she went to the show by herself or with her son, or she went with her husband Johnny. Not Johnny, Gianni. I miss my boyfriend. I love Snooki and all, but she's fucking nuts. It is what it is. Jersey Shore Family Vacation still on MTV. Snooki's on there now. Again, thank the Lord for that. Then we have JWoww. We have Big Mike, The Situation. DJ Pauly D, yeah, buddy, and Vinny. Vinny, who is now on a sideshow with a Shot of Love 3. Now, just him trying to find love now. Now that Pauly D, I think he got. I don't know if I think he got engaged to the chick that won the show last season. I think he's getting married, or he got engaged to that black chick. Nothing wrong with that. We also have Dina and that Staten Island slut Angelina. So basically everybody from the show minus Ronnie and Sam are gone. Thank the Lord, Ronnie's gone from that show. Ron, stop! Stop fucking me ass, Ron! Hey, stop! I've been to the Jersey Shore house. I actually been in it, but I haven't slept in it or anything. I went in the smush room, but I didn't smush or anything like that. All right, so we're back on Raw. We have Eric of the War Machine, Viking Raiders, what do you want to call it? Horrible looking shirt, by the way. And now who's coming out? It's Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. The Latin Lovers come out on Monday Night Raw, so I don't know who's fighting here. All right, so it's gonna be Eric versus Angel Garza 1-on-1, and then we'll probably get Humberto Carrillo against Ivar, and two teams that are stuck in catering. Well, even though now they're kind of pushing Garza and Humberto maybe to the tag team titles. Who knows with that? Not that there are many tag teams on Raw anyway. They're talking in Spanish. And then, Humberto was, I think, talking in Spanish because he can't talk English. And he said, we're the hottest team in WWE right now. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, we're Latin lovers and we're cousins. Well, they're not brothers. We're brothers. We're singing that we're happy and we're colored. Give me a high five. Hey, Nick, give me a high five. Self high five. Who better than Canyon? By the way, that episode was good, but there's so much shit coming out of that fucking episode. Now everybody's yelling at Canyon, and they want to cancel the Undertaker. They want to cancel fucking John Cena for what he said. It's like, oh, Canyon wasn't a great wrestler, but nobody knew he was gay. And then the whole story with WJ did a tremendous video on Facebook, on 2 videos on Facebook that you should all watch on the Western Jesus page. Tremendous, great videos, and by WJ. Just great videos. Probably his best videos in a while. Talk about the whole thing with the Undertaker. Everybody saying that Undertaker bullied JBL, and he bullied Canyon, and he hit him with a chair, and he stuff like that. But Canyon protected himself. It wasn't like a legit headshot. People want to freaking get rid of the Undertaker. Go fuck yourselves. But anyway, move on. There's a spoiler on CM Punk's wrestling gear at Rampage Grand Slam. If you want to go read that. Anyway, all right, we're at the already. Roman Reigns is edging out Brock Lesnar and the Crown Jewel betting odds. So it looks like Roman Reigns, got the advantage right now against Brock. Anyway, so Humberto caused a distraction Garza hits the wing clipper on Eric 1, 2, and 3. Nobody gives a shit. Thankfully, another, it's a little loss for War Machine. And now Angel Garza's on the freaking barricade. You're like, oh, look at me. Right next to this fat guy. Huh, he's fat. The son of a bitch. He's fucking fat. Yeah, so another loss for War Machine. Back to catering you go. Go have another turkey leg there, Ivar. Eric can go back to doing whatever he's doing. Going back to banging Sarah Logan. Huh. Look at Humberto Carrillo's like, oh, look at we didn't do anything. We won. All right, now they're going to back to now we see video of Lexi versus Charlotte from last night for the World Women's Championship, and how Charlotte won, and then the death of Lily. I think she will. I'll tell you this much, and I will. I'm not gonna. This is not a prediction like Paul Heyman. This is a spoiler. Lexi is going to come back, but not as the Bray Wyatt type Alexa Bliss. She will come back as the goddess. So, and then Lily will be officially dead. I mean, really, what can they do? We're gonna have Lily get resurrected like Chucky, or like how the Fiend got resurrected and he came out with that grotesque mask, like looked like Jason from like Friday the 13th Part 7 or whatever number it was. Yeah, so he's so we see Charlotte rip Lily apart, and then Lexi get thrown over the announce table. So now we see Lexi's pissed and she's screaming. She's ripping her hair out, her hair extensions out, or her hair out. Now she's now we see her crying. Are we gonna see the tablet in her mouth? I hope we do. Yeah, now we see her foaming at the mouth, which is her own saliva. And that's it. So now Lexi's gone for a couple months. That sucks. So I don't know if she's coming back or what's gonna happen. All right, we come back to the arena. And we got the 24/7 champion, Reggie. He's coming out. And we haven't seen Reggie in a match on Raw in like what, a couple weeks. It's that whole stupid stuff backstage with Drake Maverick and blah 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 blah. All right, so he's gonna be taking on Ricochet for the 24/7 title. Wow. Shows you how much they give a shit about Ricochet. And look where Ricochet is again. Back in catering. I like how he was really going off on Twitter and everything. It is what it is. Anyway. All right, we're going to finish this up. We're over 3 hours now. I got to finish this up. WWE's talks with Selena De La Renta stopped after Canyon Seaman got released. So, I think they were going to try to get her. I don't know. But now she's I think she's still stuck in MLW with Alicia Atout. What's that? All right, so there's a story about Matt Riddle. He revealed about the CGI birds. The doves coming out after he jumps in the ring and flips off his. He jumps and his flip flops come out, and then the fucking peacocks come out. The birds, the doves, or whatever you want to call them. The rainbow colored birds and shit. Well, that was Vince McMahon's idea. Obviously, it was not his idea. Because he's an idiot. So, he likes cocks, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we talked more about Alexa taking time off. Roman Reigns does not change his training depending on his opponents. So, he just focuses on his opponent, doesn't change a goddamn thing. That's why he's our tribal chief. God damn it! All right, there's a story about going. Let's go to AEW side of things. The Young Bucks. They say fans won't stop comparing great tag teams to them. Well, they are the greatest tag team of the modern era. Not of all time, but of the modern era. All right. The Elimination Chamber was supposed to be a War Games match. So, remember when Bischoff came out and said that when he introduced a new concept, it's like, oh, we're gonna take stuff from War Games, and we're gonna have a big cage and a big dome and shit. So it was supposed to be like the updated version of War Games, not the 2-ring double cage match. So yeah, the Elimination Chamber was supposed to be War Games. I don't know how you do that in a dome. I mean, you must have. I guess if you want to do War Games like with the Elimination Chamber, we can't do it in 2 rings because you're gonna have to build a humongous dome. Not that circular dome they have now. I really don't know how they could have done that. But yeah. So the chamber was supposed to be a War Games, War Games match. So maybe it's supposed to be 5-on-5 in the dome or something. I don't know how it would have worked out. Go figure it out. All right, Ruby Soho still messages Liv Morgan before every segment. So, still, she has a big bond with Liv Morgan. Her best friend in the Riot Squad. I really hope they get rid of Liv Morgan. I'm sorry. They dropped the ball there so many times. She's just stuck in purgatory and stuck in catering. And she freaking loses. Not only did she lose I think she lost to Carmella last night. I didn't even watch the match. I really didn't care. But she loses to the fucking jobber Selena Vega on SmackDown this past Friday night. And I probably assume she lost to Carmella at the pay-per-view. So her push goes bye-bye. And she's kind of frustrated with it. So why don't you get released? Why don't you ask for your release? Get out of here. They're not doing anything with you. Tell Vince to go fuck himself and go to AEW, be with your best friend, Ruby Soho, and reform the Soho Squad. Hopefully, maybe they'll bring in Sarah Logan, but I doubt that she wants to even wrestle anymore. She had a kid already, so with not Ivar, sorry, oh God forbid Ivar, Eric. So I think her wrestling days are way behind her now. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, Ethan Page looks back at his significant weight loss. He lost a lot of weight. I think he lost like 30-something pounds, or maybe more than that. Let me see how much weight he lost. Let's say, but yeah, he lost a lot of weight though. All right, so we got that. So it's great for Ethan Page and everything. All right, this should be actually a pretty match between 2 high flyers and Reggie and Ricochet, but it's for a stupid worthless title. So they're gonna be doing a lot of flippy dippity doos and a lot of counter wrestling and shit. Yep, flippy dippity doo. People think this match is like a Young Bucks match. Flippy dippity doos and galore. All we just need is some super kicks. We need a super kick party! It is what it is. Yep, more flippy dippity doos. This match is flippy dippity central. Holy shit. And I was like, calm down, stop doing the flippy dippity doos. And then we go to like ring. They had I don't know what just happened, but they went to the crowd or something. Like somebody was in the crowd. Oh, Drake Maverick, R-Truth, and Drew Gulak in the crowd. So now Drake Maverick is directing R-Truth and Drew Gulak to beat up Ricochet. Beating up both of them. I think the match got thrown out. Yeah. The match got thrown out because there was no 24/7 rules and all that shit. Another garbage match. They try to throw Ricochet into the announce table. Ricochet jumps on the announce table. Does a flip-a-dip-a-doo onto Gulak, and R-Truth. Reggie gets out in the ring, and then what's his name? Drake Maverick is on the on a walkie-talkie to Akira Tozawa. He comes out with a walkie-talkie, and Reggie beats the crap out of him again. So, once again, the execution was bad for Drake Maverick's little crew that he has out now. With Truth and Gulak and Tozawa. That's fucking horrible. Can they just release Akira Tozawa, let him go back to PWG? Or go back to Japan? This is fucking horrible with him. Alright, now we see from last week with Omos getting ejected in Orton's match with AJ Styles and him beating the living shit out of Riddle. That's always fun. So got that. Yeah, the first 41 minutes of Raw have been, well, the first segment was great, and then after that, down the toilet. Can we just go to sleep now and then wake up when the steel cage match comes on? Then we saw Randy beating AJ last week, so we saw that. All right. Triple H told Seth Rollins he didn't see anything special in him. Ooh, interesting. No, we don't know. So now we have Kevin, whatever his name is, with Riddle on his scooter, and dude looks high as a kite once again. So Randy's off this week, so no Randy Orton this week. That sucks. We got Sonya Deville in the background. Oh yeah, let's just move the camera so we don't see Sonya Deville. Fucking idiots. Bad camera work. Yep, back to Sonya. I think that's Sonya Deville. I don't know. Is that Sonya? It looks like Sonya Deville. But it's just two women talking. We don't know who they are. Random chicks. Maybe it's Riddle's girlfriend or something. I don't know. Riddle's just talking up a storm. I'm not even really giving a shit. So Riddle's talking about Randy's doing a favorite thing in his world, sitting at home with the munchies, watching Monday Night Raw. He says, I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to win my match against AJ coming up. And now he puts on his headphones, and he starts singing Randy's theme song again. I want to vomit. Oh. Uh-oh. He stopped. And now, what's going on now? Oh, we pan over to AJ and Omos looking on. Oh, they beat the crap out of him. Beat him up. Come on. Beat him up. Beat his... Well, then I could beat his ass. Oh, but that's just hype for that match coming up. I think next. Riddle versus AJ. I think AJ will win. Hopefully AJ wins. Yes, well, it's coming up later tonight, so I thought it was next, but all right, now we go back to the ring. Akira Tozawa is still in the ring. What the hell are you doing in the ring? Get the hell out of there, dude. Nobody will bring me my sushi. Anyway. All right, that's probably the final thing I talk about. Jim Cornette says AEW will beat WWE Raw in the rings if measures are not taken. I guess talking about Vince and shit. I think I told you guys before. I think by the end of the year, AEW will be getting better ratings than Raw. I told you guys that. And I probably will. I may be right. Usually I am mostly right. What is this? Blah blah blah. Nick Khan was at SmackDown. Was backstage at SmackDown on Friday. Hey. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if there's any late breaking news that we don't know about yet. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. You can suck my dick. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so we're gonna wrap up this burrito at 3:15. All right, we got that. All right, so let's finish up with Nick real quick. All right, Cowboys scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Yes. There's a flag on a play on the defense. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys. I can't talk. I need to take some water. I'm about to lose my voice. Oh, you need to hear that. Cowboys versus Eagles game is more interesting. Yeah. I don't have the channel. I'm not watching it, so I don't have Red Zone on you. I will probably watch the game after this. So. But we'll move on from there. All right. Nick says they will be cooking turkey at Titus Catering, among other things. Yeah, they'll cook some turkey legs for Ivar. Probably have some potato salad, some macaroni salad, some mac and cheese, some fried chicken. For the New Day. Well, not for the New Day, but for maybe Bobby Lashley and company. The Hurt Business. Pancakes galore by the New Day. Titus will be cooking a mean steak. And while the women will be baking cookies and probably blowing all the men in the back while they're eating. I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. WWE Catering is probably has really bad food by Titus Catering. I don't know. I'd rather have AEW Catering or Japan Catering too. Well, Japan doesn't really have catering, but they have the show and they go to depending where they are. They either go to TGI Fridays if you're in Tokyo. That's where the Bucks go after the event, by the way. So you're ever in Tokyo and you ever go to the Tokyo Dome, or maybe Kirk Hall. I think it's around the same area. Go to TGI Fridays if you see the Young Bucks there. Well, they're not there anymore, but if they ever went back to Japan, I'm just saying. All right, now Akira Tozawa's in the ring. He's got a live mic. And he demands a match with who? I demand a title match with Sushi. No. Oh, he wants a match with Drake Maverick. Oh, now Keith Lee comes out. Oh boy. Bearcat beat Keith Lee comes out. His first match on Raw in 2 months? Good Lord. He's going to kill this guy. Fucking Bearcat Lee. Well, he has a mean mug on him right now. He's like, ooh, I'm Keith Lee. I smash Mia Yim pussy. Ha ha. Yeah, Keith Lee's first fucking match since he fought Killer Cross, like a month or two ago? Yeah, so, WWE's bringing out all the stops right now. Keith Lee back on Raw with his new fucking Bearcat. Look at his fucking tights. Holy shit! There's like black tights with like a pink fucking, like claw mark on him. He fucking looks like, he looks like John Tenta, Earthquake. Or the shark, remember he had the shark thing, he had the freaking shark bite things on his tights and shit. He's whipping Akira Tozawa's ass. He's whipping his ass. Typical squash match. Oh my god. He just hit him with I don't know what he hit him with. Picked him up in like a fireman's carry and then just lifted him over, slammed him. I don't know what move that was, but I didn't even time it. I think it was like 20 seconds, maybe 30 at most. But they have to do that because of Keith Lee's condition. So, that's it. Yep, back to catering you go there, Akira Tozawa. Just remember to have some sushi with that extra mint sauce. Wasabi. Should have hit him with a spirit bomb. Man, so Keith Lee comes out for 30 goddamn seconds, goes back and has some more catering. He's gonna have another mean steak. Oh, wait. He stopped. Oh, okay. And now, I don't know what this thing is about with the Head and Shoulders commercial. Did they go to commercial? Was this a segment? I don't know. Oh, it's a segment. Okay. So, yeah, Head and Shoulders segment with Damian Priest. His big his big push as of late with the United States title. And then they go to highlights from the triple threat match with Sheamus Fella and Jeff Hardy, dude. With Damian Priest won. So yeah, we're coming up on the first hour of Raw, and probably I think we're gonna get into the United States title match with Damian Priest and Sheamus Fella in a no disqualification, no countout match. So Priest is on a hot streak, and him and Jeff Hardy shook hands last night. That's always nice to see. Nice code of honor for once. They fucked up his entrance again. Because they go to the entrance, and then we see freaking Priest just standing there, with like a light on, like a half light on. Then the lights go out, and then they show him like, oh, I'm gonna show my, do my entrance, even though it got botched. All right, so Damian Priest versus Sheamus for the United States title. No disqualification, no countouts. Must be a winner by pinfall submission. So we'll see how this goes. And that's it. All right. Final comment. Flippity dippity doo. Flippity dip, flippity doo da, flippity. My, oh my, some of these trolls are gay. That's it. All right. Fuck Cornette. He can go stuff his face with Dairy Queen. Oh my god. All right. So I got that. Final comments. Okay. Last couple comments. We hear from Damian Priest cuts a promo from early in the day. Talk about Sheamus. I'm gonna beat your ass. All right. Touchdown Eagles, and that was touchdown Eagles, and he says before, and that's it. All right. So that all right. So that wraps up that burrito. So we're gonna wrap it up right around almost the 3.5 hours. Thank you all for watching this Monday Madness. We talked a lot. We had a lot of great conversation. We talked about Alexa Bliss taking some time off, the Royal Rumble, January 29, 2022 from St. Louis, Missouri, at the Dome. Not the Tokyo Dome, but the Dome. We also got the Full Gear, November 13th at the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And some various news from around AEW and WWE land. And yep, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna edit it up, watch the rest of Monday Night Raw, maybe watch a little bit of the Eagles Cowboys game. I might be back after Raw tonight. I don't know, because I want to really go take a nap, especially because Monday night. You know what that means? Take a nap. Go take a nap. That's what I gotta say about that. So yeah. So I'm probably just gonna go take I'm gonna probably watch Raw. Maybe take a little bit of a nap. Let me see how much. I don't know. All right, yeah, I'm probably gonna watch maybe the rest of Raw, and then after that, I'm gonna eat my dinner. It is what it is, and that's it. And get ready for tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, Nick, thank you for coming in as always. My number one, my Mr. The Tribal Chief of the chat. You don't get a title or anything, but you are my Tribal Chief of the Mod Squad. Even though it is what it is. Trolls just don't feel like coming in because you know what happens. You just love to just go, just watch and then leave a dislike and leave because you're a bunch of fucking cowards, fucking little pussy ass just a bunch of faceless trolls. that work under a selfish prick bastard with a tiny little cock. That's it. Wonder what he's eating tonight. What do you think he's eating tonight, Nick? I know. I can get I can bet I know what he's gonna be eating tonight. Besides a whole pile of shit. Gonna make Burger King tonight. I gotta go to Burger King before it closes. I need my Whopper with extra cheese and some fries and a Coke. So I'm not getting any money from YouTube because I'm not sending out my videos. Who cares? Who cares about that bald-headed, Mr. Clean-looking bastard? That's what he's eating. Exactly. He will be eating if he decides to fuck with me. This is what he's going to be eating. A nice, good old-fashioned, industrial strength right from New Jersey. Gilmore cutter! Bam! That's all he's going to get. He's going to get a Gilmore cutter and he's going to probably go into convulsions and die. No, he's not going to die. Well, he might. I don't know. But if I hit it, the way I want to hit it on him, he won't be Mr. Prolific, Consistent, and Dedicated. You know where he'll be. In a Fall River, Massachusetts hospital bed, drinking food from a straw. But I digress. And his little butt buddy trolls that live around that area can come down and get a Gilmore cutter of their own and go to the hospitals and be right next to him. That's that. All right, so now let's talk about the Royal Rumble, January the 29th at the Dome. 40,000 plus fans are expected at the Dome in St. Louis, January the 29th. So that should be pretty exciting. All right, so now we're going to a recap of earlier in the night with the Hurt Business coming back, and now then the New Day coming out and ruining the ending of the match. So that's gonna set up Lashley versus Big E in a cage to end the show. So that's it. So we're about to start the second hour of Monday Night Snore. And I'm about to go to sleep because I'm tired. No, I'm gonna actually go grab something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had anything for like the last couple hours. So I gotta grab some burritos. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Grab something. That's that. All right, now we go to the back with Kevin and the New Day. They're talking and yeah, I picked my nose. Nobody gives a shit. So. He's asking Big E how he's going to defend the title against Lashley in a cage. So he's talking about, we're going to have a family reunion with the Hurt Business. So now he's stuck cursing and shit. He didn't curse. Says, want to get my business. He says, goes up, you and me's going down, talk about the cage. And he's like, I promise you, 2 weeks ago, I was going to cash in, and he did it. He made doing his promise. Made a promise that he was going to beat him at Xtreme Rules. Did that. Now he's going to make another promise. So now he's like, I'm going to call my shot, like Babe Ruth. And he promises that he's going to walk out as your rightful WWE champion. And now we see the cage. That somehow just appeared. We didn't see it the whole time, the beginning of the show. What, they just constructed like right after the break or something? They just put it up there? Figure that one out. That's all I got to say about that. All right, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to watch the last 2 hours of Monday Night. Who gives a shit? And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, dislike the video. I really don't give two shits what you fucking do. But that's all I got to say about that. So like the video, subscribe to my channels, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I share the video all over the internet. Tap the bell turn on my notification, all my notifications. Hopefully YouTube sends them out. If not, then well, tell them to go fuck themselves. That's all I gotta say about all that. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I might be back later, maybe in a couple hours with my Monday Night Raw review. Won't be as long as this one, but it is what it is. 3.5 hours of great talk. And if you don't like it, then don't watch. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on. And if you're not down with that, me and Nick got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. No, you don't like it? Suck my dick. And you'll be eating a Gilmore cutter sooner or later. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace, bitches.